Welcome back, I'm Statman Dave. We are back once again for Statman Dave Live. I'm joined again by Joe.
Hello, how you doing? Thanks for getting me back, Dave.
Oh,
it's like a second date.
Down.
Do you know what happens in a second date, though?
Yeah, well, if you're lucky, you know what I mean? We're getting a few messages on Tinder today, so maybe there could be other lucky people out there today. Of course, we're going to be covering the great game Borussia Dortmund vs Atletico Madrid, voted by you guys on the Statman Dave YouTube channel. So we're going to have some fun. Spurs, though, currently down to 10 men. Hugo Lloris has just been sent off for fouling one of the PSV attackers. I think it was Lozano maybe going forward, and they got a free kick, edge of the D. Pereira, who fired one just wide, steps over low.
Oh, great save
by Michel Vaughan.
Great save. I tell you what, the tackle, go watch it. It was just, he just knew what he had to do.
Cleaned him out.
The Reece had to have that tackle, otherwise it was going to be a goal.
Set match, but no, it was a low free kick there from Luke de Jong. Good
what
save.
A save by the Brewers there.
Joe,
exciting.
Access Manchester, what are your handles, your YouTube, your Twitter, your whatever you want to promote, go.
Joe McGrath95 on Twitter and on Instagram. Just give us a like. I'll make sure I do some videos of what Dave's really like when the cameras aren't on.
We're going to the darts tomorrow, aren't we?
We're going to darts. We're going to darts. Any good darts players out there? Any tips and advice? Because we're going to go up against other people in Manchester as well. So if you're good at darts, how do you do it and what do you do? Let us know.
Darts tips, get in there. Dog Savage, X with the
Dog Savage again. Last time I was here. Dog Savage, you are a legend, mate.
Just fancies it.
Does he ever comment? Do you ever comment?
We don't know. We're not communicating with Dog. Dog's just like hidden. One day we'll meet Dog in real life and it'll be a great time.
I watched Secret Life of Pets. It's not real. Let's not talk about Secret Life of Pets. Have you seen the movie? Not a good film. Anyway, on to proper stuff.
On to the proper stuff. The football, the soccer, the goals,
soccer,
the Garys. Well, we've lost the screen. Cameron can sort that when he comes in. But yeah, so far today we've had a few games of football going down. Club Brugge 1, Monaco 1. And the game that we've got on the TV at the moment is PSV 1, Tottenham Hotspur 2.
In the league.
Interesting game. PSV took the lead through Lozano, who basically pressurised Toby Alderweireld into a big mistake. You can see that in interception there, or the ball recovery. Breaks through. Alderweireld tries to get back, slides, dinks it over Lloris. Goal time. Lucas Moura scored from a fantastic Alex goal. Really good move from back to front. Perfect Pochettino play. You know, you watched Turgid United's display yesterday and you're watching Spurs today. Very much different footballing side. And then, of course, Harry Kane making it 2-1. A brilliant ball in from Christian Eriksen. But that's how we are right now. It was a real reducer from Lloris coming from Coppent, and that is correct.
It was a proper reducer. Who's calling you?
Time or place? Hello, Cameron. You are live on stream. Please do not swear.
Cameron's live on stream. Every time I come and do these streams, I might be a United fan. Get an Uber. Yeah.
See you soon, Cameron.
Pick up some chicken nuggets. Every time I watch the stream, I'm either coming after a 0-0 draw, which was last time against United against Valencia, and yesterday coming off a defeat. So I'm not always in high spirits.
No, but
this smile's fake.
We're both crying when we came before we met. We were upset, but yeah, in terms of what Spurs have done today, it's been pretty decent. Obviously, the game that we are covering today is Borussia Dortmund vs Atletico Madrid. Dortmund under Lucien Favre in a big resurgence. Go through the teams?
Yes, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, Borussia Dortmund playing a 4-2-3-1 as they have this season. It does look like a 4-4-2. The exciting side here, Marco Reus and Mario Götze as a two-man strike force. But anyway, in terms of the goalkeeper, Berkey does start in goal. Piszczek, Dalot, Zagadou, Hakimi, Witsel, Delaney, Pulisic, Götze, Brun Larsen and Marco Reus makes up the Borussia Dortmund team. Hakimi's playing on the left-hand side today, usually plays on the right-hand side.
I've watched Dortmund a lot this season. Things, they seem to be doing all right. Against Atletico, what are you saying in the favourites? Is it Dortmund? Or is it...
I think it's going to be
Is there a favourite?
No. I think that's the answer. That is the answer.
There is no favourite.
No favourite, so it's going to be a quality game of football. I think Borussia Dortmund done well this season, top of the Bundesliga, 4 points ahead of Bayern, who are in 4th position at the moment. But Atletico Madrid have strengthened their side so much, and of course they've kept Griezmann. Thomas Lemar coming in. They're probably going to be setting up as a 4-4-2. This is a 4-2-2-2.
Yeah.
Of course, Oblak, Juanfran, Godin, Hernandez, Felipe Luis, Partey, Koke, Saul Niguez, of course Lemar, Diego Costa and Antoine Griezmann.
Diego Costa. I always like to see Diego Costa play.
Yeah.
I love it because he's just that aggression. He's the only player that if he's on another team you don't like.
He's horrible.
But if he's on your team, you adore him. We need a player like that in the Premier League again. I don't think we have that.
No, Manchester United don't have anyone that's like that.
Even in the Premier League, when we had the Suarez, when you love or hate him, he still bagged Liverpool goals. You had the Tevez again. He was that kind of scrappy kind of player. Di Costa was that player for Chelsea. So I don't know when the next sort of gritty player comes into the Premier League, I love to watch them.
Yeah, they're always nice. Again, Manchester United losing 1-0 to Juventus yesterday. Very upsetting times, and they're pretty much in a bad situation now. We've potentially got some action in the PSV Eindhoven game. I'm hearing in my ear PSV with a late free kick on the left-hand side. This is a big game. Of course, Spurs have lost both of their games so far in the group, with losing against both Inter Milan and Barcelona. So they're currently sitting on, they've got 3 points as it is now, but they're still behind both of maybe the giants of the group, the European giants, should we say, Barca and Inter Milan. They both already won the Champions League so far, but PSV, free kick, in swinging.
It's a big old free kick from quite far out. To the left, gig of the heads on this.
Into the penalty area, whipped in. Luke de Jong goes up, chest on the edge of the box, scruff volley.
Scrappy
goal! Spurs drawing with PSV.
Scrappy as you like. Couldn't believe it. So the ball comes into the box, headed out. Then a guy tries to fire a shot in, again deflected. And then a simple tap in, it seemed, then by
De Jong. So that unfortunately put Spurs to 1 point, 5 points behind Inter and Barcelona. Could they be joining Manchester United in the Europa League?
Let's not talk about that just yet, Dave.
Sorry, spirits are supposed to be high.
Give it half an hour.
Yeah, give it half an hour. Also, today, Club Brugge are drawing with Thierry Henry to Monaco.
Yeah, which is all right. I'm always interested to see. And a lot of people put their pressure on the ex-players that become managers for the first time. Lampard, obviously this season, Gerrard over in Scotland, and now we've got Mr. Thierry Henry in Monaco.
It's nice, isn't it? It's lovely, but again, they are in a similar situation to Tottenham right now. Both Monaco and Club Brugge are actually sitting on 1 point. Could actually visualise this for you guys if I wasn't so lazy.
He's not lazy, Dave.
He's not lazy, just forgetful.
He got up at 10 o'clock today.
10 o'clock,
he did.
Far too.
He said he got up early. I said, what time? He said, about at least 10 o'clock.
We weren't on the stream yesterday until very late. We went for a few cans after it.
Oh, did you?
So we had a little bit of a late one. But yeah, Borussia Dortmund sitting currently top of Group A, Atletico in second. That's the game we're covering today. Monaco and Club Brugge pretty much out. If they continue this on, nothing changes in that game. That's them pretty much done. You can see as well with the Spurs group, same situation. Tottenham probably going to be dumped out of the Champions League if they don't pull anything off here. And it's going to be a campaign of mistakes. Yeah, I think it is. You've got the Lloris mistake against Barcelona. This one today, Toby Alderweireld had an absolute stinker for the first goal. Wouldn't really help Manchester United out at the moment. Guys, get into the comments. What do you think about the game today?
I love Dave's comment section. It's dead friendly. Everyone's dead nice. They actually are.
Exactly. People like you, I hope you've appreciated me trying to live up to the Statman verification on Twitter. I have appreciated that, fella. Score predictions coming in. Marlon saying Dortmund 2, Atletico Madrid. Dortmund 3, Atletico Madrid 2. I can't even read numbers at the moment.
I love people's score predictions because I want to get excited about how many goals are going to be in this game.
That's what we want. Loads of goals.
It took us all the way. Last time I was here with Statman Dave, it was Liverpool-Napoli. It took us all the way to 87 minutes.
That was a bad game of football.
Me and Dave hate each other by the end of it. We haven't spoken since.
Sick to death.
Sent me a pigeon letter to invite me.
Hello, could you come down?
Can you come down?
The closest thing we have Herrera, absolute something. I don't know what that's about. Can we watch the game here? We cannot, but go and find that on the internet. There's lots.
He's saying Herrera is the sort of gritty player.
There you go. That's why you're here.
I can think back.
It's
a suit better for him. It is a bit gritty. You get stuck in. You can be a bit like sort of rough and ready in the tackles. He's not a stone cold gritty player like I feel Costa is, but good shout. He is the closest to Mr. Herrera.
And we're not even playing.
Well, maybe Fred needs to get on that. Fred needs to get on that pitch, please.
It was madness. Do you think they've dropped Sancho for Pulisic to even out the absence of an out-and-out striker, with Pulisic more of a goal threat that comes in from Yassin? I think that's an interesting one. I think they've been rotating them this season. Sancho's been starting the Bundesliga, so kind of natural. They're both very young wingers, both on the right side, so I think that rotation's fine. But it is a fair point. I think Dortmund are going to be so fluid, and they're going to be great to watch this season with Reus and Goetze. Goetze obviously scored, not this weekend, but the weekend before against Augsburg. Really, really good goal. Matthias saying 3-1 to Atletico Madrid. Dropped that in twice. Shout out to you, bro. Other people are saying BVB to win. Coppen coming in. I think Atletico will have too much for Dortmund. It'll be too difficult to break down. I'm going to go 2-1 Atletico. Sancho to either assist or score for Dortmund. How will Barcelona do without Lionel Messi? They will struggle.
Saw that. It looked like the Seville, obviously, with his hand.
I can't watch those.
Anything to do. Love to know your worst injury. There's the injuries that you just can't watch, and that one freaked me out a bit because his hands. You felt a bit claustrophobic in a way.
It's not nice because I tore my ACL playing rugby, and my knee did the same thing, but it hyperextended inwards. So I can't watch it anymore. I can't watch injuries like that. I have to
I generally, if you want to talk about rugby injuries, I did twist my balls. And I generally did. Can't tell you that. Maybe where's the watershed? 9 o'clock. My final game against Manchester. I was Salford Uni. That's where I went. Yeah. Against Manchester University. And it was a big ruck. I was at the bottom of it. The biggest player in my team got up. But as he got up, he lent his full weight on, and obviously you can't see me. He didn't do it on purpose, but he lent his full weight, and on his hand was unfortunately my, should we say testicles?
Testicles is a fine word.
Testicles, and then I weed blood for at least a week.
Anyway,
back to BSVB's Tottenham.
Yeah, that sounds horrendous. I had one of the lads that played for my team when we were growing up playing club rugby. Yeah. He had a similar incident where someone's. A team from Wales, and I think it was Harry Kane having a big chance there, just going wide. He stood on his balls. And
God! Twisted ball story in the comment section, please. It's only taken us about 10 minutes into the stream. Have you ever twisted your balls? It's awful, isn't it? It's
terrible.
Abdul, have you ever twisted your balls?
Abdul feels sick. He looked absolutely sick. Anyway, Ash H96. I'm going to watch the Barca game instead of this one, hoping for some goals. Ash, can you keep us updated into the comments? That would be great.
Like our own mini commentary team we got going on.
It's good. The Crown Jewels, of course, they're known. Do you play FPL? Do you play Fantasy Premier League?
Yes, I'm not good at it at all. The Crown Jewels, is he talking about my...
He's talking about the testicles, I think.
Me Crown Jewels.
I play Fantasy Football. My team right now, get it on screen. Alisson in goal, Bellerin, Robertson, Pereira, Schürrle, Maddison, Hazard, Salah, Wilson, Aguero and Mitrovic. Currently doing all right at the moment. I'm trying to think if I've made any changes.
Have you got any Unileague? You're top of every single one. Is it unfair when people play against you, Dave? Are you good at? Because obviously Dave is an incredibly intelligent man. Are you good at FIFA, Football Manager? Obviously, fantasy.
I'm okay. I'm not amazing. I'm like top 100,000. So it's all right. It's good.
Top 100,000.
I'm not like a legend of the game. You know what I mean? Football Manager, I'm sick. But unfortunately, I'm just retired. I think FIFA's not for me anymore.
If I put you in charge of my cousin's under-7 football team, would you get them top of the league? Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, probably.
Sweet. Right, I've signed him up.
Teach them.
That's a contract right there.
The absolute dark arts, I think, would teach them first.
That's going in.
But yeah, some more score predictions coming in. And 3-1 to BVB. That comes in from Nick Ho. Fair enough there. Are you playing at the Wembley Cup? Statman Dave is better. That comes in from interesting name there. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm watching the Liverpool game. 4-0 I'm going for. That's from Coppen. Fair enough. Right there. Good score predictions. Any DraftKings tonight? Unfortunately, no, James. Maybe next week we'll return with DraftKings.
Yes.
Other things in there. Ruben Jimenez Cruz. Shout out in the comments. Atletico. Dortmund out. Interesting side there. But yeah,
it's going to be a mint game.
It's going to be good. It's going to be as good as this PSV Tottenham game. Lozano's been very, very good in this game.
Keep us on as well. Keep us on.
For the whole time. We're going to talk about darts. We're going to talk about Joe's testicles again.
No, we're not. We'll leave that there. Awful. Ween blood. It was Halloween as well. People thought it was a trick. I mean, I didn't show anyone, obviously. But blood everywhere. I had to go home. Got picked up by my mum.
The casual waffle is saying 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. No, we don't want that. We want an absolute corker.
Yeah, we can't
Lars
do 1-0.
saying Dortmund Atletico are my two favourite teams. I hope a 4-3 win for Borussia Dortmund. Downhill biker also with a Dortmund win. Interesting that Dortmund, they're top of the group right now.
Yeah. So who are you putting one on? You don't know, but if I give you $5 now, who would you put it on?
A $5 right now?
$5 right now, big money.
I'd probably go over 3.5. No, that's a lie. I'm not going to do any markets like that. I'd probably go...
Confuse me, Dave.
Draw.
He's going to draw.
Draw.
Abdul,
what are you saying?
3-3 draw.
3-3.
You pay for my food later if that happens.
It's Abdul's birthday. Do you think like Deliveroo or Uber Eats do?
Oh, could do a cake.
Do a cake. Abdul, see if you find. I'll get that for you, Abdul.
Yeah, find that out again, guys.
Yeah, anyone who managed to do Uber Eats cake, let us know. Or we'll pay for it. Is it a cake? Oh, we'll sort it out later.
Yeah, we'll definitely sort it out later. We've got other predictions coming in for the other games as well. PSG 3-1 against Napoli. That's the other sort of standout game of today. Again, a big one at the Liverpool's group in a way. We'll have a look at the standings first. If StatsZone doesn't have a little paddy attack and lets me down. There we go. We're back. So yeah, of course, Liverpool are playing Red Star Belgrade and PSV versus Napoli. They play in a 4-2-3-1, similar to Borussia Dortmund. Areola in goal, Munier, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Bernat, Verratti, Rabiot, Mbappe, Neymar, Di Maria and Cavani. That's a very, very strong team. And then Napoli, who we like Napoli, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Napoli was good.
Ospina in goal, Mario Rui, Koulibaly, Abiol, Mark Simovic, and then Alan, Hamzik, Ruiz in midfield, Callejon, Mertens and Insignia. They started off with Milik when they played Liverpool, and there was a little bit of we preferred when Mertens came on. But again, that's the other big game today. We're going to keep you in check with all the games around Europe this evening. But again, the ones we're focusing in, of course, is Borussia Dortmund.
Good question by Bobby there, who's just come in about Dortmund, obviously, with the challenge Bayern. So Bayern, from the outside looking into the German league, I don't know too much, so let us know, obviously, if there is more to do this. Fourth place, aren't they? They've not hit the stride, but is it a case of a slow start and they will finish strong, or have Dortmund actually got a chance?
I think Dortmund have a massive chance here today.
I like that.
You look at the goal difference, plus 19 compared to Bayern's only plus 6. For me, it looks like Lewandowski's a bit out of form. You're looking at players like Robin are coming to the end of their career. Serge Gnabry hasn't stepped up. Kingsley Coman's injured. The midfield isn't operating the same way as it was last season. I really got a feeling that there's a lot of player power at Dortmund where they're almost trying to get Nico Kovac sacked, which isn't great. They did win at the weekend again, but it was some ill-disciplined play. There was a red card for Bayern Munich, but they got the win. Again, Lewandowski scoring twice. But it's just a bit of an issue with them whenever you watch them, David Alaba getting sent off. They don't feel like the same dominant Bayern Munich team as they have been in the past. And I think that kind of comes down to the transition of them changing and getting new manager in and so forth. All the good stuff there. Anyway, questions. Joe is saying, positive football, playing on the front foot with dominant ballers in Europe and dynamic attackers would seem to be the way in Europe. What do you do with the United squad right now? Well, you put them in the bin, I think, don't you? You start again. All the stuff there. FRP is going to score tonight versus PSG. FRP. I'm trying to think which Napoli player that is in terms of that alliteration. FRP. Who was that? Get into the comments, Lewis. Who are you talking about?
You're confusing us, Lewis.
Yeah, who's going to win La Liga?
Ooh, that is a big one.
That's a flaming race as well.
Good question. Who's going to win the league? It'll be interesting to see.
So get it up for you, Joe.
Please do.
Show the guys at home as well.
I do love it when you get so caught up in your own league. Like obviously we put a lot in the Premier League, but just to step outside of it, take your mind off any pressure, and you get to have a look at all the other leagues, and you get to play about with it. Because obviously we play about the Premier League, that's playing about with our own emotions, Dave.
It is. That's
and
the thing.
I'm a delicate man. But now we can play about with this one. I mean, you look at it's a crazy old Barcelona are just 1 point in the lead there.
That's the thing, the interesting side with this, Barcelona obviously top, dominant without Lionel Messi this weekend. Sevilla were top last weekend, Atletico drew last weekend, and Real Madrid are just all over the place right now. Copan is saying Atletico Madrid to win it. This is their chance, to be quite honest. They've got the players, they've got the squad. Barca look a bit flat. This could be where they step in there. Of course, Barcelona playing this evening against Internacional. Do you know why they're called Internacional?
Internacional? No.
So AC Milan was where all the Italian players would go and play. Internazionale Milan was International Milan. So the international players that wanted to play football in Milan played for Internazionale.
Factman
Dave for Barcelona, setting up with a 4-3-3. The news there, of course, Lionel Messi is injured. Rafinha comes in. Also, Sergio Roberto comes in for Nelson Semedo.
I mean, you say Messi's injured, but they have got the depth in squad.
Yeah, they do. Again, I think it's interesting. Suarez looks a bit not at the same form. I really like Arthur. Arthur is an absolute baller in central midfield. In terms of Internazionale, you know, the similar team that they played at the weekend as well. Candreva starts, D'Ambrossi. So also starts. Icardi scored a banger of a goal that we showed you last night on the stream to win the derby, the Milan derby. So this is a pretty decent team for Inter. Icardi, of course, ex-Barcelona academy as well. Came through La Masia. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting game as well. So we're going to keep you in touch with all of the games around Europe. I think Luis Mendoza came in to the comments saying Fabian Ruiz Peña. I didn't realise his last name was Peña. Shout out for that knowledge, Luis. Why Salah, Mane and Firmino not firing on all cylinders? These transitions are beautiful. I'm not even doing them myself.
No,
it's literally questions coming in.
You make this show more than Dave.
Exactly. You guys are here. But unfortunately, we have no information for the Liverpool game for some reason. The stats are not...
I can make some up.
I'm sure I'm pretty...
Carragher isn't playing. Gerrard is nowhere to be seen. Torres, actually.
Torres is starting. Interesting stuff there. No, I think they're playing pretty much a front four, but we can't show you exactly what that is. We may be able to use another app. I'll just flip over to another app that's less good than StatZone, and we'll get the team news out for you there as well. We're about 5 minutes away from kickoff, so it's good. We're touching around the leagues.
Drop this video a share as well.
Yeah, share it, like
share the video.
Do all the good stuff.
Not just say for no reason. We want to give you. Dave wants to give you all this information, and I want to take the mick out of him.
Exactly. That's exactly how we work as a partnership.
And then we're going to order Abdul a birthday cake.
It's going to be great, and we're going to set it on fire and burn the whole set down. It's going to be lovely.
Yes.
But Liverpool today setting up. I reckon this is a 4-2-3-1, not a 4-3-3. Shaqiri, I reckon, will play as a number 10. I think Salah through the middle, Mane on the right, Firmino on the left. So a little bit different there. Why they're not firing on all cylinders? Could it be a little bit of tiredness? Could it be a little of teams starting to understand what Mo Salah does and brings to the game and double marking him, slowing him down? I think Liverpool haven't been bad this season, but again they've not been great. And I think the midfield blend and when they can get Naby Keita fit in that side and working. Interesting that Fabinho starts today. That's an interesting side. He's not started for them in the Champions League this season, I do believe, and this is his first start. So that's good news for Liverpool. But at the same time, dangerous times for the Premier League if Liverpool do get scoring goals, because they will be a very dangerous side. What's your view on Arsenal's progress? I think we'll probably do a video on Arsenal's progress.
Yes, please.
John, that would be nice.
I would watch that.
I
do obviously watch everything Dave does.
But you'd really watch that one.
Because we spoke here not long ago, me, Dave, about the top three looking pretty secure in the Premier League with Chelsea, Liverpool, City. But now is the top four looking secure, with Arsenal just securing that fourth spot.
Manchester.
No, nowhere to be seen. Something needs to happen. Arsenal need to do incredibly poor in the next couple of games, and we do all right. But fair enough to Arsenal. He came in there. He didn't do what someone like Pep did and just took over the squad and replaced everyone.
Yeah,
he's worked with what he's got, because Wenger did have a good squad. Maybe Wenger's squad or the way he played was just a bit old school and.
Yeah, I think they've looked really good on the break, and I think that's the beauty of it. Some of the goals that they're scoring, that we saw at the weekend were absolutely fantastic. Not the weekend, sorry, Monday night, were absolutely fantastic. And I think if you take that Arsenal team and you get them playing to a very, very good level, you're going to be causing a lot of teams problems in the Premier League. But yeah, keep getting your questions. Is Sancho starting? Coming in from Jacob. Shout out to Jacob, was in the stream yesterday and is today. What a hero. Sancho is not starting, unfortunately. Today he's on the bench, I do believe.
You think he'll come on?
Yeah, definitely will come on. Yeah. Absolutely come on. He'll add some pace to the attack.
Do you know much about the buyback? Has City got a buyback?
City apparently got a buyback on his new deal.
Absolute idiots.
Yeah.
We should have thought of that with Pogba.
Yeah, probably should have.
Probably thought about that.
I think that comes from.
I think United's mistake has made everyone have a buyback. When would the buyback be to? Like a year or two?
I think it'll be until he signs a new deal. So they'll have they'll have a first option. So if Dortmund accept a bid from somebody, City can make that same bid and they'll be straight speaking. Absolute blimey, guys. Top bliminess. But we're 2 minutes away from kickoff, guys. Get your final thoughts in for today. Please. Is this real?
Is this real?
Are you real?
Yeah, I think I'm real.
Yeah, I think I'm real.
Go, lovely skin, obviously.
Okay.
Look after myself. Use that bulldog thing.
Mate. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Cameron Waters enters the studio.
Hello, Cameron. Nice to see you, Cameron.
Nice to see you today. Could plug that back in, Abdul. That'll be fantastic.
Oh my God! Did anyone just see that? I nearly died. Look at this. Watch it.
If you
I nearly died then. What happened then? Why was that?
It's the screen then.
No, dear. Oh,
There's a
Abdul.
camera for a sec.
Oh, Abdul. We're all right. The camera's still live.
I'll leave this to camera.
I nearly died, Abdul. Right, sorry about that. We've all been distracted. We need to get things back on track.
The teams are coming out now. Dortmund versus Atletico.
That birthday cake's not coming out.
Westfalenstadion.
Attempted murder, that.
Should United sign Bakambu as a backup to Lukaku? Probably. Are you streaming the game or what? Unfortunately, we are not streaming the game here, but you can find it on the internet, and we are a second screen experience.
Yes, we are.
We'll take you through everything.
Experience.
Exactly. And now Cameron's here. Cameron, did you win today?
No, we lost 3-2.
You lost 3-2? Get out.
Against who?
York St John.
York St
Cameron
John.
turns up, losing.
And we found out 20 minutes before full time that the person refereeing was from their union.
You're joking.
Like a student from their union.
Not good stuff there. But yeah, in terms of Borussia Dortmund, 4-2-3-1, as we mentioned before, Berkey, Piszczek, Delo, Zagadou, Hakimi, Witsel, Delaney in midfield, Holding, Pulisic, Goetze, Brun Larsen and Marco Reus. The teams for... That's I've been struggling to say that, and then I read it. I actually read it. Zagadou.
Push by an apple shaker tree.
Zagadou. I reckon
I love it if he scores.
If we hit 250 likes, we'll do a rendition of that song.
Yes,
Zagadou, the Borussia Dortmund centre
likes.
For Atletico
400 of you. Go on, you can all do it. We'll all
Smash
do
that
it.
like button.
Me and Abdul, whilst lighting a candle for Abdul's birthday.
Yeah.
So like it, please.
It's going to be great. But Atletico Madrid team news: Oblak in goal, Juanfran, Godin, Hernandez, Felipe Luis in defence, Partey, Koke in midfield with Saul on the right hand side, Lemar on the left hand side, Costa and Antoine Griezmann up front. There's a lot of quality going forward in this game for both. The both front twos are exciting. Goetze and of course Marco Reus with the interchange. And then, of course, you've got Costa's horribleness and Griezmann. Good work, Cameron. Cheers for that, Cameron. You make an impact already.
Cameron, I didn't see you last time. How you doing, Cameron? You all right? I'm Joe.
Yeah.
All right, long walks in the park. And Statman Dave.
Would that be on your dating profile if you had said dating profile? If the game gets really bad, we will go on Tinder.
Yes, please. So, I want that anyway.
That could happen.
We could do a swipe. Absolutely brilliant.
If we hit a certain amount of likes, if we hit 750 likes, we'll
half
do it
time. That's what we're doing. Half time.
Half time. We've got a Q&A, Joe. Unfortunately, we're doing a Q&A.
8 Q&As. Let's do a Tinder Q&A. Yeah, that one goes down.
Lovely stuff. The teams are just taking a few photos with each other. Atletico Madrid have got a nice shirt there.
Lovely shirt.
Oh, different to their traditional red and white. It's blue and white, but it looks good.
Is this their away tyre?
I think it's their away tyre for this season. I quite like it, actually. Looks a little bit like Real Sociedad. What do you guys think in the comments?
What's this whole... equal game. Hashtag equal game. Something nice, that.
Yeah,
it's quite good.
Juanfran or Arias? I prefer Juanfran, but I would prefer Vaselko over both of those who they let go in the summer. Dave, how do you become so good at tactics? Watch loads of football, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, every hour of the day.
Yeah, he's no fun at parties.
You're consuming it.
Where's Dave gone? He's just watching the highlights of some football game in the corner.
He's just going to watch some football.
What do you make of then? There was a picture going around of Pogba and the Juventus lads after the game. I wonder if you guys think of this. What do you make of... So I saw someone commenting, like an old school United fan, saying he wants to have his team members be upset about the fact that United have got beat, not be going to take pictures for their Instagram. Does that annoy you?
I don't like that. I'd prefer if it was a bit more siege mentality of playing them in like 2 weeks. But yeah, if it's one of those things that it's kind of frustrating with United. They should be more... You don't sit there and chill with Cuadrado after
you don't.
If you've just beaten me at squash, we ain't going to the pub.
Exactly.
I'm going bloody home.
If I'm better than you in this video, you're...
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm bloody out of here. Cameron, if you want to take this, and have a look on this for the moment.
For the what?
But yeah, about to kick off. Borussia Dortmund kicking from left to right. Atletico Madrid from right to left.
We're looking for a birthday cake.
We're looking for a birthday cake.
Anything
Cameron.
you can stick a candle in, Cameron. For Abdul.
But yeah, Borussia Dortmund have kicked off. Witsel playing it back. I expect Atletico Madrid to be narrow.
Good game, this.
To be tight.
Obviously, we need everyone in the comments to help us out with the other games as well. Let us know who's playing well and not, because we've got this game on. But Liverpool will know what Liverpool are doing. Barca as well, what they're doing without Messi. So if you're watching them, Keep us updated.
Keep us in the loop, because we are.
Please.
We're pretty much in Germany now. We're sitting on the terraces.
Lovely Germany. It's lovely weather. Winter.
It's all good. It is bloody all good. But
no cash in Dortmund's ground, as I was learnt today.
Yeah, you've a little car.
Crazy that.
Yeah. Went to Hertha Berlin a few years ago and found that out there, but we have Borussia Dortmund nearly on the counter-attack there. Koke head up straight away, ball into the channel for Antoine Griezmann. Dalot on the cover, decent defending. Thoughts on Alcacer not starting? He's ill or injured, I think. I think it's one or the other, where he's just quite not made the starting 11. So unfortunately, like Goetze and Marco Reus played some of the best football I've ever seen a pairing do in an attacking system. Davey, who do you think will win today?
Davey? Did you call you Davey?
You know, that's what my mum calls me.
Davey. Oh, that's nice. That's cute.
I think I'm going to go for a draw, but my heart, I want Dortmund to win. But I like both of these teams. I like my favourite two teams over the last few seasons. Who has the ball right now?
Well, we've just got a picture of the coach.
Lucien Favre making some notes, so it's out for a throw-in at the moment.
The unsung heroes of Borussia Dortmund are the flag wavers. 90 minutes. Has anyone waved a flag for 90 minutes?
I don't. They're committed,
Does
lads.
it knacker your arm?
They're absolutely on it for the whole time, whipping it around.
I bet when people see you've got massive arms who you're a flag waver, I bet they go, oh yeah, of course you are. I've heard that one before. Right.
Koke into the final third in his sort of a little position on the left wing. Likes to playmate from that area. A bit of a wide playmaker if you play Foot Manager. That's what term you want to use.
Dortmund sort of letting Atletico come at them for the first couple of minutes, seeing what they're about, sussing them out.
I do like Thomas Partey in midfield. I think he's a wonderful midfielder. Lamar into the final third. Ball in behind Costa.
Offside.
Just offside. Lovely little cut back there from Costa. They're still playing on.
I do love when you don't realise he's offside for ages.
Oh, Neymar's gone down injured from minute 1 until middle 4. Clashed with Cavani, attacking a low cross from Mbappe.
Clashed with Cavani?
Koulibaly. God damn it.
Dave, who's your favourite?
Who's my favourite? Who's your save on Foot Manager? Going to be thinking about doing one with Palmer. Palmer would be fun, actually. Palmer back in the game. When I've got time, play with Dynamo Dresden. When I don't have time, play with AC Milan. So at the moment we've just been playing with AC Milan, unfortunately, because we don't have that time to commit 20 seasons of Foot Manager right now. But the charity stream, that is going to be whenever the day Foot Manager comes out, we're going to do a charity stream for Diabetes UK and Cameron Waters.
If I can help you out with that, is that what you're doing there?
Yeah.
A charity stream for Cameron?
Yeah, it's for Cameron.
What are you raising money for, Cameron?
Diabetes UK, Cameron.
Oh, mega.
You need to get us a link. Can you put a link in the description for Diabetes UK? Set it all up.
I'll give some money to that. I'll get paid at midnight tonight, buzzing. First thing that's going.
Absolutely buzzing. First thing will be
Deliveroo for Abdul's cake, although he did try and kill me.
If anyone wants to help on the delivery for Abdul's cake, if anyone could search it for Manchester, 4 places that do birthday cakes and delivery, that'd be fantastic.
If anyone could get us a birthday cake here, it would blow my mind. With candles lit or
with candles would be fantastic. Bobby Shah saying, Dave, what do you like more? Dortmund's.
Here we go. I thought it was going to be a bit rude then.
Or Atletico's stubborn defensive approach. I bloody love both of them, Bobby.
Hey, what do you like?
What do you like?
That's on his Tinder bio. Right, so.
Shout out to Locky Docky live into the comments. I'm doing a Man United save on FM. It's fun. I feel a bit dirty.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Locky, you're a Liverpool fan, I do believe. But yeah, it's fair enough.
Oh, a Liverpool fan. Now, would you ever do that? You'd be a Liverpool?
Nah, so I couldn't do it, unfortunately. Couldn't be manager of Leeds United, Liverpool, or.
Because you just throw away the game, wouldn't you, if you played United in the FA Cup final?
Yeah, sorry, don't know why we've recalled Joe Hart from loan from Burnley, and he's playing up front in the cup final. And he's illegible, and we've just been banned. Griezmann for the Ballon d'Or.
Oof, not a bad shout.
Jesus.
Ballon d'Or, not far away, December.
No, it'll be Luka Modric, I think.
Is it like the sort of Oscars and the Golden Globes? It basically one takes after the other, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that with best player at the World Cup, you win the Champions League. Probably the best player for Real Madrid. That I think Ronaldo was a little bit off colour back into the Champions League. Modric has got to win it, but then at the same time, he's been quite poor this season. So there's lots of different things there that could be construed and put together, and then Ronaldo wins it again, or even Messi.
Even Messi.
Vamos from Madrid. Got some Madrid fans in there. Yolanda. Shout out to Yolanda. That's a bit of a mouthful, that one. I don't know why. Sometimes I struggle with certain names. I'm pathetic. Rubbish. Dortmund, though, on the press. Luis Felipe.
Oh, we are watching the game of football.
Pulisic, good.
You can get a donut delivered.
A donut?
Oh, do you want a donut?
Yeah, let's do that.
We're going to get a donut delivery for where from? Crispy Graham. Oh, what's it? Yeah, we're currently Abdul in the studio. It's his birthday, and he's here with us tonight. He's giving his birthday night for us, so we thought we'd give him a donut.
Cake. Absolute cake it.
Yeah,
Dortmund into the centre circle, ball out wide, left wing, ball back inside to Marco Reus to Götz's feet. A little bit of rotation of possession. Lovely football from Dortmund. Pulisic in an advanced area. Slaloming past Koke into the final third. Looks up. Poor pass. Wins it again. Ooh, decent defending from Partey who gets away. Griezmann on the counter-attack. This is what this game's going to be. End-to-end stuff. Ball into the channel. Hakimi's going to try and get back there. Hustle by Costa. Good stuff there. And Zaga.
Do. How many likes are we on? Oh God, I nearly just.
We're on 57 likes. On 250 likes, we're going to sing a full version of Zagadou, the Borussia Dortmund.
250 likes, but we won't bang the table again because it breaks this lovely computer to go.
Locky Docky, I signed Peter Crouch. He's banging them in well when he finds his feet. 0 in 15 so far. So he signed Peter Crouch for Manchester United. That is unorthodox to say.
Love the name Locky Docky. Love the name Locky Docky.
You know, tactics. He's a tactical genius. Maybe he's using him to get at the assists. To be fair, Crouch couldn't do much worse than Lukaku at the moment. I feel so sorry for Lukaku. He's getting all sorts of stick so far. Coppent saying nothing's happening in the LFC game so far. Belgrade had a free kick, which was easily cleared by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Who do you think United's next manager will be and when?
Oh, good question.
By the start of next season will be a new manager, I do imagine. Who it will be, I do not know. Who can solve these problems, unfortunately? Do not know. Should Phil Foden follow Sancho and go to Dortmund? I
mean, if Dortmund want him, I've seen articles saying they suggest a bit of interest. I do see that if Phil Foden goes to Dortmund, they will have City will have that buyback clause again. It could be a good little tactic for City to get rid of two of their key players, two of their young key players, get them playing in Dortmund, get them ruling the Bundesliga, and buy him back. For virtually nothing.
Lucien Favre is very similar to Guardiola in terms of his style as well. Positional play, using zones, pressing, quick football, quicker than. So it's a little bit more direct when they play their quick passes than Pep, who moves it around a lot. But just had a decent ball out there from Costa, switching out from Juan Fran, who just never gets old.
Atletico Madrid are quick.
They are very quick
movement.
On the ball.
Not one player holds the ball for a certain amount of time. They're all passing. Well, then mistakes like that can happen.
Pulisic getting absolutely cleared out there. An absolute reducer coming in from Saul. But Dortmund do recycle possession. Reus, lovely little feet out wide. And we do have Brun Larsen looking for the overlap. Hakimi, who's been very, very good this season when I've watched, with Götze drifting out wide. I love Mario Götze to be good again. Why does Guerrero don't play for BVB? Bobby's got a very, very bad attitude over the last few seasons. He's basically fallen out with a lot of the Dortmund players for thinking he's too good for himself, and he's basically been dropped from there. And now, in a situation where they've got players that can fill in and play that position like Hakimi.
Yeah.
Lindelof deserves the Ballon d'Or for being the only reason we didn't lose 6-0 last night.
Blimey. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're going to get for, there should be a lot of Ballon d'Ors and
flying around. But he was brilliant yesterday. Best player on the pitch, I think, for United.
No, but that's not what we need to say. Lindelof, the best player on the pitch. You want to be looking at Lukaku putting in his shift, making his name, Martial, etc. But no, Lindelof was our man of the match. Oh, here we go. What's this here? We're getting all sorts here. What's this? Cameron's on one. Last time, Cameron, you were here. So what was up with your hair?
Yeah, Cameron had a really bad haircut last time, and I think it's going to happen again.
We're looking for food.
Yeah, you do.
Anyone else get a takeaway tonight? We need ideas. Put in the comment section.
KFC and Krispy Kremes, good shout.
KFC and Krispy Kremes. Anyone else get in a little comment section?
Free kick to Borussia Dortmund, though, 30 yards out. Marco Reus stepping over the ball. Exciting times in the game. Liverpool with 2 chances ruled out correctly for offside from Coppent. Shout out to Coppent in the comments. I feel so bad for Hakimi, so good. We'll have to wait so long to even get a chance at Madrid. Well, he should have stayed at Madrid this summer. With Orazola's poor form, with Carvajal being injured, ball into the box.
What ball?
Back stick. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication there for Axel Witsel. And not sure who was coming on the back. Maybe it might have been Zagadou or Dalot.
Zagadou.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there.
Miscommunication. It looked to work well, but I feel like he hit it too hard into the box and he just went too far forward.
We're a minute behind the game at the moment, so if you guys want to pause the stream, let it run for a minute, then play us again and play your stream at the same time, will work very well. Cameron, just get some pizza, get 2 pizzas or something. Simple as that.
Some chicken wings or something.
Yeah, throw those in the mix. We have
Get some chicken. What are you having for that, Cameron?
Atletico.
Throw some chicken wings in the mix.
Left-hand side. Lamar.
Hot, spicy.
Ball back to centre-back. It's interesting how Atletico are holding possession. We did think it would be Dortmund to be a bit more on the ball, but Atletico having...
Atletico are doing well as well. They move the ball around quick. Dortmund, I mean, when Atletico go forward, they're coming into a lot of stumps because Dortmund have really pushed their midfield back. They're not playing with a high line at all. Oh, here we go. Abdul walking over that wire that you nearly killed me with last time.
Favre Witzel, who's been the main
chicken wings,
for BVB this season. I think it's going to be Favre. Witzel has been a key component, though. We have Atletico down the right-hand side.
I want to go.
Griezmann shot. What, just wide. Antoine Griezmann shot on goal there. Wins the corner for Atletico Madrid. Good little bit of interplay, that. I'm liking this. I'm really liking this game so far. Liking the Atletico kit. It's bloody beautiful. The Red Star keeper injured as Salah tries to get a through ball. Clips the keeper's side.
Dirty Salah. Is that Salah being dirty again? You can tell.
Ball in from Thomas Lamar, left-hand side. Cleared by Dortmund. Koke to recycle possession.
Pushing it back. Atletico Madrid in full control here in this game. If you're watching it, if you're not watching it, sorry. Dortmund just, I felt like in the first 10 minutes he was trying to suss Atletico out, but now I feel like they've given too much time and Atletico have sussed Dortmund out and now they're in full control.
It's quite interesting. When I've watched Dortmund this season, it's been kind of like that where they have spells. Again, against Eintracht Frankfurt, I watched it in a bar in Berlin. Shout out to the lads out there.
Shout out.
On football lads, absolute heroes. Yeah, it was sort of like Frankfurt would have a lot of the ball at centre-half, then Dortmund would have it at centre-half, and then it would sort of a bit like a basketball type game, a little bit slower than basketball, not your counter-attack, but it was a little bit like the build-up was a bit there. Atletico will win this game from YOLO YT. There's been 0 goals so far.
Really
in the
nothing
Champions
to
League
report back on.
from the 8 o'clock kickoffs. Guys, go on to Reddit, go on Soccer Streams if you're potentially looking for a stream, but make sure it's legal. So far this evening, Cameron Waters.
What was that?
Cameron Watterson.
What was that?
It's all right, I think we're okay. I
thought your Tinder bio popped up then for some reason.
Cameron Watson, could you sort my phone out so I can show the good people at home the scores?
Please, Cameron. Also, here we go. Whoa, didn't. After that wire, nearly hit me on the head. I can't believe it. We're watching that back on the stream. Abdul tried to kill me early on in the stream. If you didn't know,
that's upsetting, isn't it, when someone really.
You know what I mean? I thought we were friends.
Yeah.
Pull back there.
Inside there, advanced with Atletico Madrid.
Referee pulls it back for a free kick. I'd say 15 yards outside the box.
Delo with a yellow card.
Yeah, going
into
the book.
Number 4.
That must be a straight yellow because I've not seen him do a challenge like that again. Referee taking no prisoners in this game.
It was a
to be fair.
Costa completely did him with the classic Diego Costa, sort of like a shot feint or like a feint where he sort of comes in and then comes out and away and completely pulled back. But so far today, scores on the doors. Nillers in the Barca game, 0-0 in the game we're watching, 0-0 Galatasaray, Schalke, 0-0 in the Liverpool game, same as the Lokomotiv Moscow Porto game, and PSG Napoli 0-0 as well. In terms of the game so far, we're covering. Dortmund have sort of been a little bit, in the zone here, but we've got a free kick. Koke to clip it into the box. Chance comes in, flicked off again, and
Dortmund absolutely packing the box there with at least 10 of their men. It's gone back out to the wide.
Corner time for Atletico.
Let's have this one. Someone put in capitals, yes, Dave, how are you? You're legend.
Yes,
and that's
Brad.
The text I send you every morning. Still no reply.
Yeah, sorry.
No reply. I just turned up today. Even though
turned up now.
Let me in, Dave.
I
know secrets about you.
In terms of the game so far, Koke's having a pretty decent game from that left-hand side, being that playmaking left winger. Dortmund
good ball in.
Atletico on the corner.
Good defending by Dortmund.
Completely dealing with that situation. Westfalenstadion creating the only chance so far.
Saw a German comment in the box. Anyone from Germany watching?
Yeah, there's some German lads in there.
Is it freezing over there? What's the weather like?
It gets a bit cold towards.
Freezing over here. If anyone's watching who's not from Manchester, it is freezing.
A little bit cold.
You got your big car. You got heating in this room when it gets cold in the winter.
Yeah, but we don't put the heating on because
Yeah. They get the gremlins to set fire to their own clothes.
Exactly.
Hope for the best.
Partey wins the ball in central midfield. Koke, who's drifted inside.
I like Koke a lot.
He's a wonderful player. I love the Atletico attack, how Koke is sometimes on the right, sometimes on the left. Lamar similar, they're switching quite a lot. A lot of interchange. And Saul Niguez sort of lining the press up in a bit of a diamond with Partey holding. It's lovely stuff. Inter not getting many chances, but Icardi looking dangerous as when he does get them. True poacher, James MUFC. Yeah, he's weird against AC Milan. I think he had 2 chances, scored 1 goal. That movement, fantastic. But yeah, he's a wonderful striker. Probably be playing for Real, Barca or something like that in the near future. Dortmund, though, into the final third. Bit of retention. Back to the centre-halves. Zagadou to Dalot looks to be into midfield, but looking wide to Piszczek. Lucas Piszczek, of course.
Don't say that wrong.
Exactly, can't say that one wrong. He's been at Dortmund for years, though. Witsel in central midfield. Ball inside. Whips it out.
Spread it out wide.
Nice football there. Delaney finding Hakimi at left back today, not a right back. Royce linking it with Brun Larsen. Some good possession from Dortmund.
Good possession from Dortmund.
Shot coming in there, blocked from Thomas Partey. Anyone here from Norway? That comes in from Matthias. Are you from Norway?
No, I'm not from Norway. Do you like Norway, though?
I do. I've never been.
Are you from Norway, Cameron?
Cameron's been there. He's not actually
Cram, that's not a question, is it?
Absolute muppet.
Come on, Cameron. Are you even listening,
Cameron?
Cameron?
Feet to Roy. Little bit play the box
did you go
between
for?
Götze and Royce.
Pizza did you go for?
Ball comes out.
I think chicken supreme and one mighty.
You're joking. What wings are we going? Oh, look at them little wings.
Yeah, whatever, Cameron, that's fine.
Chicken supreme.
Some update from Luis Mendoza from the PSG Napoli game. Neymar has started dropping into deep into midfield, starting attacks to a lopsided 3-man attack. Mbappe and Cavani as forwards. Di Maria is on one of the wings. Interesting. Thanks, Luis. What is Götze missing to be the best again? Comes in from Bobby. I think just fitness, to be honest. I think he needs a bit of game time, a bit of football under his belt. Like, he is a good player. He's a very, very good player. But today, not really in it too far. No. 5 out of 5 passes completed, 100%. Drifting left, drifting right. But I'd like to see a little bit more from Mario in terms of chance creation, taking people on and so forth. But, still putting in the hard yards. One up, there's one tackle.
How's the Star-grade goalkeeper for? Because someone said that Salah gave him a bit of a knock. Is he been off or
is he all right?
Is he shaking it off?
Giving it a bit of a shake.
Shake. Oh, I'm increasingly getting
the shakes.
What's happening there? I feel like
we've got a goal in the Liverpool game. Liverpool Red Star Belgrade.
Because they've got no goalkeeper.
They've got no goalkeeper. Roberto Firmino has scored to Liverpool 1, Red Star Belgrade 0. That's the only goal of the 8 o'clock kickoffs so far. Speed. That's probably before it's even gone in.
Speed, you shout speed. That'll do, boys. Go for Liverpool. Go away. Who's that, Loki Cocky?
Loki Doki, sorry. Firmino with a goal for Liverpool. Put in the one. Loki Doki, a Liverpool fan. Go and check out his FM streams. He is a flaming legend. 1-0 to Liverpool.
Need that.
Thoughts on Arsenal? Great combination play. They're starting to really evolve. Would you like to see a Spanish by trade manager like Emirates United and see them build a team around Ander?
Well, it's all good saying that. Who would do it? Who would do it? That if we've got a candidate there, then yeah, I'd love to do it.
Yeah.
But who would we have to nab? Who would we have to
This is the problem with United. There's so much problems with the attack that they need to sort. Like, they basically need someone to come in and teach them how to attack, because the freedom that Mourinho's giving them obviously doesn't work.
No.
They obviously don't have that brain where they can move teams around by themselves. They need to have structure in place. The thing with that is all the good teams in world football now have attacking structures as well as defensive structures. So it's annoying. There's so many problems, not enough time to fix it. But unfortunately, unlike Spurs, who are probably out of the Champions League after their 2-2 draw.
See that? He brings in the Spurs result effortless. Are you writing notes, Cameron?
Yeah.
That's how Dave does it.
What you do, Cameron.
Master.
But Spurs, the player that played well today against Spurs was Lorenzo again, the Mexican attacker who starred at the World Cup. Scored from a pretty decent bit of pressing, won the ball off Alderweireld, another player that's been linked with United, made a big mistake today. Another one, apparently, Luis Mendoza was saying, Mbappe completely skinned Koulibaly, who I absolutely love Koulibaly. Sad times, but Lorenzo was very, very good today. What I find really interesting with Lorenzo is only completed 10 passes, but I think he created 2 chances, which is quite interesting in terms of a player not really involved in the game but seems to do the right things at the right time. The full ball recoveries as well. He works very, very hard but stays in a bit of an advanced position. 3 tackles as well for a winger is very decent. Would be a great signing for Manchester United if they wanted to get somebody there to play on the right wing, which has been a big problem since probably David Beckham left.
English referee as well, but the name escapes me in this game. Dortmund versus Atletico.
Mike D?
No, it's not. It's the other bald one that's not as good as Mike D. Look at him. Who is it? What's he called?
We'll find it.
Actually, I might be completely lying to you.
No?
No, I'm not. I'm not. Who's the referee? Did you find that out for this game, Dortmund versus? I just tried to Google it.
Absolute Google text.
35 minutes to 45 minutes for the pizza. That's all good. Did you ask him to put a candle in it, Cameron?
No.
Oh, for God's sake.
Cameron.
Anthony Taylor.
Anthony Taylor.
The guy that referees United games because he supports Altrincham. Yeah, top banter that. Lovely stuff there. If you think, Altrincham is about 15 minutes on the metro from Old Trafford. Very, very close. Dortmund into the final third. They're looking for the ball out.
It's got a lovely
bit of width there. Brun Larsen, Hakimi on the overlap. What can Brun Larsen do? 2 Atletico Madrid dogged defenders in front of him, staying very close to him. Witsel back to Brun Larsen. Brun Larsen, little ball inside, and the main man Thomas Partey, who's having a bloody party tonight, makes another interception. Witsel outside the box, shot comes in, easy save from the main man Jan.
Control the switch now. Just as you said before in the game that you watched, Dortmund has let Atletico Madrid play. Now they've changed gear. Dortmund have got the ball now. Dortmund are looking good. It's exciting. I tell you what, the exciting football, it's good when you watch attacking football.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It's nice when you watch.
Wish we could more often.
Like when they seem like they know what they're doing when they're on the ball in the final third, like they've got ideas. They don't just have the idea of giving it to Ashley Young to beat about 12 players and then get across it. You know what I mean? Against 2 centre halves that probably you put them, you could probably defend for 5,000 minutes. Those 2 at the back. From crosses, absolute rubbish. Lewis Hurley saying Napoli so close, they look dangerous on the break. Witsel, big chance. Mertens hits the bar from the left edge of the 6-yard box from a deep cross from Fabian Rui. Yeah, guys, it's all popping off today on the Statman Dave YouTube channel. Make sure, of course, to subscribe if you're new.
And let us know, give us a give us a subscribe to Dave, give us a like. We're doing a special version of Agadoo at full time with Cameron and the gang for Abdul's birthday. If we do get 250 likes.
Oh, Abdul, what you got the Napoli?
No, Barca game.
Barca game. Score on.
I'm switching
0-0. If anyone, you know when you were a kid you used to get told you got to drink a certain amount of bit of water a day. If you're ever a bit bad at that and still bad at that, I recommend you just come on Dave's show because you drink so much water, it's unreal. Look, I'm a pint down already, it's not even half time.
You're a pint down? Are you absolutely hammered?
Oh, I do a pint now because you can't drink, can we?
No, we can do what we want today. If you want to get some beers, we'll get them in. We'll send Cameron at half time to get them in.
With a pizza.
Pizza
and a candle.
I am going out tonight.
Are you going out, Cameron? Where are you going?
21st.
You meet 21st, where?
You
go to Deansgate, yeah, I bet you get suit and booted. Get your brogues on, Cameron. He's got his brogues on.
Disgusting. Get into the comments, what should Cameron wear this evening? And he will wear the outfit that you select.
Deansgate sort of locks, Revolution that.
Yeah,
oh,
disgusting.
Revs, knew it.
But when's his 21st, but it's actually my 20th.
Yeah, exactly.
On, Barcelona not starting Dembele or Malcolm from Josh Lane, very interesting. It's Valverde's having a bit of a nightmare because one of those guys is going to have to start at the weekend, and I'd rather pick one of those over playing someone like Rafinha, who they tried to sell in the summer. So crazy stuff. Cameron, have you got your laptop with you at all? No. Have you got your login at all?
Login.
We're in a stream problem at the moment.
It's alright though, because
able to cast it off your phone.
we're the best, we're the pros in the business, me and Dev, we know what we're doing.
I think we're okay.
We're all good.
Okay. Delaney is currently down injured in the game, looking like he may have to be subbed off. Could see a bit of Julian Weigl. Love a bit of Julian Weigl.
Do you love Julian Weigl?
Absolutely.
Look at Taylor there walking about representing England, getting to the comment section. Representing the crew.
The peace crew. But no, guys, get your thoughts of the game so far. Currently a nillers. Are we bad luck?
Yeah, I think we're bad luck. I think we won our birthday suit. Oh, can we should go out in a birthday suit?
Yeah.
Apparently, just as a kid.
Caveman outfit, apparently. But last time I think he vomited on himself with that outfit. So, Lewis, unfortunately, that's probably got to go in the wash.
Is it Halloween themed? Is it Halloween?
Next week.
Oh, next week, next show. You got a stream near Halloween. What are you doing on Wednesday? Are you doing a stream on Halloween?
Nah.
On the 31st? There's no games on the 31st, there must be.
There isn't, unfortunately. The League Cup, but United are out.
We'll just do one anyway, me and you dressed as a pumpkin.
In fancy dress.
Who wants me and Dave to stream dressed as pumpkins? And we'll just watch something like Take Me Out.
We could do it on. We could do a stream on Statman Dave. Could play Call of Duty.
Oh,
could be the dream.
Can we play Call of Duty dressed as pumpkins? Buzzing. Can't wait.
But yeah, 24 minutes gone in the game. Dortmund 0, Atletico Madrid 0. And if you want us to dress as pumpkins, hit that like button.
Yes, please, yeah. 300 likes and we'll dress as pumpkins and play Call of Duty.
Yeah, that'll be next Wednesday. It'll be the pumpkin stream.
Yeah, I went nothing underneath it, just a pumpkin. I mean, it's probably going to get a lot of dislikes.
Dortmund here.
Now,
Hakimi on the charge.
Getting closed down outside the box.
Tackle there from Luis Hernandez, who had a fine World Cup. But a great run from Hakimi, youngster.
Great run. Hakimi doing well there. Atletico Madrid getting on the back foot here in this 25 minutes gone. I rate they had most control in the first 15. Dortmund now switching up play, getting out of first gear and hopefully taking control next time.
Got another goal tonight. Lokomotiv Moscow are now losing at home to Porto. Magar scoring from the penalty spot after Fernandes missed one. That's the Fernandes that used to play for Manchester City. Manchester City? Not Manchester City. Who did he used to play for? No, Valencia, Porto, Everton. Manuel Fernandes missing from the spot there. And we've got a goal in the Napoli game. Great news for Carlo Ancelotti. Insignia gives Napoli the lead as Atletico Madrid win the ball back in
Here we go.
Third.
It's not come through when Ronaldo's
ball into
watching.
the box. Insignia around the keeper. Brilliant dig. What a goal.
If you watched the Napoli goal, you'll appreciate just how good that goal that was, wasn't it?
Who played the ball through, Abdul?
I'll watch it again.
I think it was Callion.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got that Firmino 1-0 update. But in our game, we've got no goals so far.
No
Every
goals.
single bloody time.
What game did you watch yesterday?
United. So literally the last Callion. Brilliant ball from Callion, basically inside. And we can probably visualise it on the stats.
Yeah, get it visualised.
You guys, again, great stuff. I think we'll probably get some beers.
The thing is, if you pick this one, technically it's their fault.
I kind of, it's not my fault that we're watching the game that's got no goals. Technically not.
It's your fault.
But the subscribers picked, didn't they? But the subscribers are legends. So
sorry, I don't blame them. Don't unsubscribe, please.
You can't blame the subscribers. They'll, they're good. Look at this move. Look at this move. Back to front. The ball from Callion, switching it out to this right hand side. That pass was fantastic. Go and check it out on Reddit R Soccer. Great goal there. But we have got no goals so far in this game. 3 goals around the grounds. Liverpool beating Red Star Belgrade 1-0. Lokomotiv Moscow losing at home to Porto. And PSG losing at home to Napoli. Love a bit of that.
You got an extra water bottle? You got water bottle for a water bottle?
Yesterday I lost my voice.
Did you?
Yeah, I've got a bit of a cold at the moment. So
I've got a cold.
Goes quite quick.
I woke up in the morning this morning and my voice was sounding sexy, but it's gone now. I sound alright. I was like, hello.
Good voice for the radio, I take it.
Turned me on. Yes, he was. Abdul came on the radio today. It was very good. Make sure you download the podcast. Do you like radio? Do you like podcasts?
XS Manchester, no?
XS Manchester, 106.1 FM. If you're in Manchester, we play good music as well, like Oasis and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And classic football shirts, their pop-up shop in Barton Arcade.
Ooh.
Play XS Manchester.
Nice.
They did play it when it started to walk in, I thought.
Ball over the top here. Costa could be in. Costa. Goal. Cuts back, as he always does, onto that right
Still on the ball, Costa.
Bodies around him. Good defended from Dortmund there. There was a good, lovely little ball over the top there. Costa was nearly through on goal. Warning signs for Borussia Dortmund. There's a lot of black and yellow love hearts coming in from the downhill biker. You're 2 minutes behind. Unfortunately, we are. Possibly that United, City and Liverpool finish second in their groups and are unseeded, then go out early in the knockouts. James MUFC, that would be terrible for our coefficient. It's Lucas Hernandez, not Luis. Apologies, guys. Well done to Napoli from Koppen. That's good. That should be good news for Liverpool, do you think? Let's double check that group.
Think so. With obviously Liverpool beating PSG battering Red Star Grave.
So at the moment for Liverpool, that's a good news. So it will sit them second in the group. Napoli will be top on 7 points. Liverpool on 6, PSG on 3, and then Red Star Belgrade unfortunately on that.
I think a win with Napoli or Paris Saint-Germain for any of the teams is a good result for Liverpool. A draw would obviously not, put a bit of pressure on them and they're going into the final games. It's manned up to 3 games in already.
Yeah. It's crazy. Time flies when you're having fun with the guys.
When you're getting beat by Juventus at home. Sorry. Does it mean?
Yeah, other questions coming in from Bobby. Pulisic or Sancho, who'd be in your team and why? So Pulisic today, see what he's been doing. Let's have a little look at his stats. No shots on goal so far. 4 out of his 7 passes. Not the greatest. Not really getting involved enough But again, we're seeing a bit of a spell from Atletico Madrid as Partey fires the ball out to Juan Fran on the right wing. He's going to recycle possession back through. No creativity so far from him. One dribble so far in the sort of inside right channel. Need to see a little bit more width from Pulisic, but fortunately I'd go with Jadon Sancho over Christian Pulisic just because of his general creativity. He's a little bit more of a winger. I think Pulisic more of a forward. So it's an interesting side there of how it all comes together. Luis Mendoza saying Dave struggles with the names Lucas and Lewis. I do. That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
one of those problems.
Oh,
Hakimi
good ball
again,
in now. Come
flying
on.
through. Hakimi into the final third. Chance for Pulisic. Side.
Oh, what a dig!
Just over the bar.
Just going over the bar, Pulisic.
Oh,
great
frustrating for
little
Dortmund,
dig
that.
that. Like, could have easily been 1-0 to Dortmund there. And I don't know if he deserved it as such, but
That was a lovely
it would
flying
open
move.
the game up very wide. That's what we want to see.
I think so far in this game for me, Hakimi has been the game's outstanding player already. One shot on goal, but it was blocked from fullback. But it's more his ability to carry the ball so far. Not really represented by the passes, but 14 out of 16 passes already in the final third. Being a little bit of pivot in there. And we've got a goal in the Barcelona game. Rafinha makes it 1-0 for Atletico Madrid. A player that they were going to sell in the summer to Inter Milan has just scored against Inter Milan.
Weird how things work like that, isn't it?
That is properly motivational.
Atletico Madrid.
Griezmann's chance.
Griezmann, good dig.
Decent effort from Antoine Griezmann, right hand side of the box on his weaker right foot. But yeah, Rafinha, who was going to be sold, Spalletti didn't want him. Starts today, scores a goal. Man management for Valverde. Lovely first touch from Antoine Griezmann as well. Seems to be the position where they're looking for these early balls to the channels, both sides. Costa on the left hand side, Griezmann
Not
on the
too
right.
far away that from Griezmann. What I like is the consistency of shots. Now the shots might not be going in, but what he's doing is it's still making the defence a bit nervous, making them aware that if the ball gets to Griezmann or Costa, they're not afraid of having a dig, which also makes the goalkeeper a bit nervous and always on edge, and that's when they can slip up and make mistakes. Obviously, if as a team, and we bring up Manchester United, one thing they're missing is that shots. Is them having a dig.
Shoot, you know what I mean?
Someone shoot, someone make the defence a bit nervous, someone make them not want to slip up, and that's not happening here. But you watch two teams like this, they're not afraid to have that dig. It might not go in, but it's still going to keep the defenders on their edge of the toes.
I think that's the thing. You've got to shoot to score. Simple as that.
Dortmund
again with five bodies. Hakimi joining the front four, or attacking through the middle there. Some really good play from Dortmund in an offensive situation. Luis Suarez, though, grabbing an assist today. Suarez is sort of changed in terms of this season. It's a bit weird. He almost plays, dare I say it, as a target man, and sort of links the play. And again, I think we'll see that with the goal. Some build-up play in central midfield, dribble through, ball out to Suarez, and then Suarez with the assist. So it's quite interesting to see him move. The game at the weekend as well. Really good play, intercepted ball, centre circle, ball out to Lionel Messi straight away for Messi's goal. We're just going to have a little look at the goal right now in actual time without the stats. So it was one in midfield. Rafinha with a lovely little nutmeg.
Very decent.
Lovely ball there. Suarez had pulled into the right channel. Suarez had received it. Lovely little clip ball over the top, and then a fantastic finish. Rafinha,
easy. Brilliant
dribble in the centre of the park. 1-2 with Suarez, goal time, scoring against a team that didn't bloody want him.
Why didn't they want him? So, did not spend the right amount of money on him, not give the right
Inter
offer.
have got a bit of FFP problems where they can't. I think they were going to get Modric as well, but they couldn't get FFP.
Don't we all have FFP?
All have too much flaming money, but again, good game. What's the app, guys? The app is the StatZone app. The link is in the description below to StatZone.
Who's back on there?
But yeah, we've got a bit of a black screen problem.
Oh, we're back.
We're okay. Ball out wide. Lucas Piszczek.
Lucas Piszczek's a bit too far.
We've got a problem with Thomas and Lukasz now.
Piszczek saw the ball, but didn't come off. Unfortunately, it would have been good play by Dortmund there to get the pressure on the Atletico Madrid defence in that box. Love when you go.
Questions coming in from K on Messi ? He's got a fractured arm at the moment, so won't be playing. Dion Davis yesterday, I would have took Lukaku off, put Chong on the left, Martial up front. Would have done anything. Would have made a flaming change, to be quite honest.
Yes, I'd love to know if any United fans watching what's your starting strike for the game against Everton.
Yeah,
position.
strike force. Who are you
starting
playing?
with 3. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Tell us your tactics. Who are you going to play? Cheers, Dave. I owe you a sandwich. Oh, brilliant.
Why? Who's that? Can you owe me a sandwich? You're a dad lad. We got some pizza coming in.
What's your favourite sandwich?
I don't know where Cam's ordered this pizza from.
No,
miles away. What's going on there? Pizza roll.
Ooh, counter-attacking.
Who goes to pizza roll?
Lovely foul from Thomas Partey.
It's pizza roll. It's like 10 one of them ice creams that you used to make for yourself.
Oh, 2-0 in the Porto game as well. Hector Herrera, who's a free agent in the summer, scoring the second goal for FC Porto.
What is your favourite sandwich, Dave? Sorry, I really interrupted you.
Simple, I like Branston pickle and cheese.
Do you really? You look at pickle and cheese?
You know, I used to eat that stuff on toast. Call me crazy.
I'm call you crazy. I love a good. Well, it depends. Your class of no. I like a good bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Oh, that's when you make that right.
Oh,
that's really right. Oh, unfortunately, Delaney, the signing from Werder Bremen, coming off, and Dahoud. Oh, I love Dahoud.
Dahoud. So where would Dahoud be the best player there? Dahoud.
Is what you're asking me is where Dahoud's at?
Where Dahoud's at?
Dahoud, central midfielder, wonderful little player, really good, nice little player.
Dahoud.
Dave, when's Lingard back for United? He's injured at the moment.
Question.
The length of his injury is not known.
No, it's unknown, the length of Lingard's injury. I don't know why that is being sort of held back from us. When's he going to be back in the squad? United fans want to know it. Jose Mourinho just keeps saying it out. Just like Sanchez.
Into the box, defended by Atletico. He ain't going to score with Atletico. Like United, crossing there, deep free kicks. He ain't going to score against Juve. He ain't going to score against Atletico.
But what I'm saying about the Lingard stuff, just like Sanchez, just like Fellaini, all them injuries are kind of unknown, and kind of the length. Maybe you can know what's up with them, but you don't really know when they're going to be back in the United squad. It's all a bit of a mystery. It
is a mystery, and I think that's the kind of interesting side of what's going on with United right now. Is that part of a bigger problem? Can't beat a sausage sandwich.
Yes, you can.
Brad.
Sausage and bacon. That's
I'll tell you what. No, you see, I'm with Brad. Like a standard sausage sandwich.
Oh, here we go.
Brown sauce, bloody beautiful. Dahoud is very, very good going forward. I completely agree with that. BVB forever. We have a Dortmund free kick, currently 0-0 in this game. Scores around the ground on the screen right now. Ball defended again. Atletico Madrid so good at defending these set pieces. Second goal in the Porto game. From Hector Herrera on the 35th minute. 3 shots, 2 goals. Effective goal scoring. Abdul, would you be able to give us a bit of a refill?
Oh, water, please. I'd love some water.
Thanks,
just watch that wire there, Abdul.
No, you're all right. Are doing well in defence. Not many opportunities
watch that wire.
For the team since the goal. Abdul, be careful of the wire. Apparently, it's 2-1 now in the Porto game. Lokomotiv Moscow. The trains have brought a goal back through Miranchuk.
Yes, Miranchuk. You're showing there that Atletico. It's showing the possession, but really nothing much in it with Dortmund Atletico. I think the problem is we think this is going to be a high-scoring game. Both of the teams just cancelling each other out with how good they are.
You know when you were asking me about a bet, and I was like, over 3.5 goals. I legit thought under 1.5 goals in this game after that. So I literally just went back and was like, oh no, Dave, what have you just thought then?
Abdul.
Entered my head.
Mission Impossible 2.
Miranchuk grabbing a goal, assessed. Antoine Miranchuk scored, and it was assisted by Aleski Miranchuk. Beautiful.
Sure? He just made that up. Abdul's forgot which cup was which. I can tell him.
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? I can tell his eyes. He's just looking. Oh yeah, sure.
Cameron, that's like a £175 mic that you've just kicked. Cheers, bud.
Do you do sexy voiceovers with that microphone?
I do actually, yeah.
This is Dave.
Hello, welcome back.
Hello.
To Dave Talks. About.
Dave tries to play hard.
Oh, Dahoud. Final third.
Do you play? Where?
Ball out wide. Hakimi into the box. Cuts back onto his right foot. Back to Witsel. Witsel shot feint. Witsel, what a goal!
Goalkeeper left standing, just didn't see the ball going, giving it that, whatever that means, the butterfly.
No, the magic.
Aga, do.
Zaga, do. Dortmund 1, Atletico Madrid 0. Fantastic build-up that was from Dortmund.
Yes, it was. Incredible build-up.
Really nicely. A lot of fluidity.
I love to see what happens to the goalkeeper. Does he not see?
I think it deflects. I think it comes off one of the players. Dahoud with some good control. Hakimi's been my favourite, been the best player so far. Little touch inside.
Oh, massive deflection.
Unfortunately hits his heel, deflects it past the goalkeeper, but that was a lovely shot fake from Witsel.
Sent it
it's just nice when players kind of go to China, potentially for the money reasons, sign back to Europe, look hungry as anything. I can't wait for Yannick Carrasco to come back. Please, Yannick. Old Trafford. That would be tasty.
Beautiful goal there. Build-up play. Obviously, a bit of a deflection.
Let's go. Marco Reus in the chat as well as playing for Borussia Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund 1-0. Obviously beating Madrid. Goal quality. Lovely stuff there. Goal for Borussia Dortmund. It was a corking goal. Really good, nice goal. And Atletico Madrid will have to respond. A good, nice goal.
Yes, it's a good,
That's
nice goal.
That's one way to describe a goal before.
It was a good, nice goal. A lot of emojis going on in the comment section. Emoji mad, Cameron. You should see it.
Absolutely going off, Cameron.
Did you play? Twitch. Your Twitch is over there. Did you play over there?
It's over there. A webcam over there. All the good
stuff. That's nice, isn't it?
It's very nice. So Dortmund, Witzel, just getting who asked for the goal.
Can you do Wii Fit on that? I might do it. Twitch me Wii Fit. See if I lose any weight.
Beautiful. Hakimi with the assist. The Hood played out to Hakimi. Hakimi played it back. Fantastic shot feint from Witzel. Rifled it in, deflected off Saul. Goal, Zola time. So great to seeing us doing so well, especially after the horrible season we had last year. BDB forever. Yeah, I feel sorry for you last year. Last year was awful. It was even worse than the Klopp's last season. Last season it was so inconsistent and rubbish. Hakimi though, left-hand side, such a talented young fullback. Ball into central midfield to Dahoud. Lovely pass to the feet of Reus. Good challenge there though. Godin coming out of defence.
This is Abdul's make me laugh, isn't it?
Abdul loves it. Yeah. Would you take Aaron Ramsey at Manchester United?
Great question. I'd have to say, at this moment, no.
No?
I don't think that is the area we need to strengthen at the minute. And I think it would just be another sort of conundrum player that we just stick in our squad and think, do you know what, he was quite good. But then I think, how's he actually going to work for us, Manchester United? We've already got quite a decent midfield going on. We need to look at strength in other places. However, there's talk of it being a free.
That would be the worst thing in the world. Again, it's going to command a big wage, and I think that's the problem with United at the moment.
We obviously did talk upon the contracts. There's a lot of contracts coming up that obviously can have the year extension, like De Gea. But with Luke Shaw getting a new contract, do you think we'll hear more contracts being signed?
So Martial's the next one that's supposed to be getting it. But his agent said today that he wants an attractive package.
Oh, don't we all?
190
That's what you've put on Tinder bio. I want an attractive package. No wonder you get no one.
I say I've got an attractive
okay, yeah. Great ball in.
Dortmund rush. Oh, lovely defending on the cover from. I'm not exactly sure who that was on the cover. Maybe it was Lucas. Yeah, Lucas Hernandez. Lovely ball from deep in midfield. Lovely stuff from Dortmund. They're starting to pop it around. I wouldn't take Ramsey. Think him and Pogba are too similar. We need David Silva.
This is what I'm
not
saying.
United quality, surely. Yeah, I just don't think it'd be fit. Get Marcel 1 million a week. What happened there, Joe?
1 million a week. Flying header there by Dortmund. The ball goes into the box. Incredible corner. And then who caught it on the head? With just skin wide, if anything. Oh,
it was Zagadou.
Surely Zagadou.
We could have sang the song.
Oh, Zagadou, what are you doing?
Bottled it.
How many likes are we on?
We're only on 105.
Come on.
Likes for the Zagadou song. Loki Doki, Mo Salah apparently has scored for Liverpool. He has making it 2-0 against Red Star Belgrade. A Shaqiri assist. Robertson grabbing the assist for Firmino's first goal of the game. So they're in a good position, Liverpool now. Commanding position. If the scores say the same in the Napoli game, good result. We've not set the Q&A up as well on Instagram.
Okay, let's do that. Should we do that now? Yes, let's do an Instagram Q&A.
I'll shoot some. Abdul, could you actually do it on your phone? Just take a picture of us and set up the Instagram Q&A.
Sorry, Abdul's just in the corner there.
Abdul's on Tinder, isn't he?
Just tries to kill me before the show starts. How's it going, Abdul? Shoot a pose. Come on, we're not just being in silence for nothing, are we? What are you laughing at, Abdul?
Taking a video, isn't he?
Oh, you're joking. Right, okay, I can't believe it. You are getting sacked, especially when you nearly kill me.
Go on, lads.
No, because if you do another video again.
Oh, we got one. That's a good one.
Cocaine loses the ball.
Tell you should get set Cameron from ordering from pizza up. Never heard anything like it, Cameron.
No. Hakimi just got taken out on the break by Diego Godin. No foul, no nothing.
Did they have a garlic dip?
I think we still got some garlic dip from last week's pizza. We've
got pizza on the way. It's Abdul's birthday. Oh, everyone wish Abdul a happy birthday in the comments.
Yeah, that'd be great. Happy birthday to Abdul in the comments. Do you think Reus gets underrated these days? Lewis Hurley, yeah, 100%. He's still a fantastic footballer. 29 years old. I'd be putting him in my team. 100%. Be signing him. Question for Lockie in the comments. You enjoying FM 19? That comes in from Grillo. Domino's is greater than pizza. To be honest, I'm not a massive fan of either of those anymore.
Well, it's the thing. Cameron's gone from pizza up, and he didn't even allude to us that was going to be the case. Although he did send messages into the chat. Domino's is overpriced. Pizza is the best. You know what? We'll do a little.
Guys, I've got a sick code, 50% off at Domino's.
There's also Statman Dave's cheese and pickle sandwich saying Abdul's a fraud. upsetting times on his birthday to find out.
Oh, those were asking for happy birthday messages, not put Abdul's a fraud on. Dominic looking for the second. Atletico Madrid a bit all over the place, but cancelling them out in the end. You've been to McTucky's? That does a great chicken burger. I might go there. Actually, it depends how Cameron's pizza is.
Yeah, that could be the worry. Lamar into the final third for Atletico Madrid.
Oh,
good
decent.
From Piszczek nutmegs him. See you later.
Dortmund on this out.
Sending for an
this is what we're talking about. Dortmund, they'd love it in control. Does win the ball back, actually.
Classic Simeone player that loses the ball but like tracks 35 yards to win it back. Oh, high foot there from Lamar. Could be a yellow card for the French winger. Yo, Dave, just joined. How's the game been? Jack Wall. It's been a good game, really good game of football so far. Dortmund have had their chances. They've been dominating the last sort of 20 minutes, let's say. Atletico have had a few spells with Koke really dictating the final third. But it was a good goal, really good goal. Witsel from that sort of central midfield position. The Who plays it out to Hakimi. Hakimi to Witsel. Witsel with a brilliant Paul Scholes-esque shot feint. Then fires a shot in, deflected from Saul, goal time. But Dortmund breaking really quickly, and I'm liking it. Really, really liking it. Do you support any Italian teams? I used to like Fiorentina. First game of football I went to was Fiorentina versus Manchester United. But the AC Milan teams with Kaká, Rui Costa were always a team I'd like to, when United got them in the Champions League, always very exciting.
Yeah, indeed. I do like Italian football.
Who's your team? I'd probably say AC Milan maybe now.
Yeah, I was more of an Inter, so maybe we're rivals then. Is that how it's going to be?
That's how it's going to be, unfortunately.
We're like rivals. Great stat by anyone, or fact I should say, about the Inter and AC Milan. Harry, you could repeat that one and no one would be bothered. No one
would even know what I said before. Two clubs in Milan. One's AC Milan, there's the Italian nationals played for back in the day.
Yes.
Inter Milan, International. They were the international players that weren't Italian who played for that club. That was the fact.
Unbelievable. Can I quickly go for a wee?
Yeah, of course, buddy. Maybe send Cameron to go on a beer run at some point as well. He's really letting himself down, slouched in the chair. He's actually at work, but he doesn't look like he's bothered. Unfortunately, Piszczek has got a bit of an eye injury. Looks like he's heading down the tunnel early.
Go for a quick wee.
Some stitches. Would you take Ruben Neves, Fred and Pogba as a midfield at United? Green, definitely. Take Fred in midfield, please, any time of the day. Pulisic into the final third. Another brilliant tackle from Partey there. De Hu recycles it out. Dortmund playing with 10 men at the moment because of Piszczek had to go down the tunnel. He got kicked into the face. But yeah, switching it out to Hakimi, who's filling in at right back now. Not sure who's gone out to left back. Someone's doing some sort of captain's roll out there, just covering some space. Or maybe there's a substitution that we didn't see. Piszczek could have been taken off. And it looks like Brun Larsen's just filling in there at the moment. Dortmund just looking to see the half out. Arashar Varhan is saying the PSG Napoli game is much more interesting. Unfortunately, you guys vote for this, so I'm here. I'm definitely here for the game that you guys want to see. Cameron doesn't care about the fans. It's all self-gain from that boy. Disgrace. He's not like Abdul. Kind of agree with that. Luis Mendoza. He knows.
I'm doing stats.
That, like, half time in the game. Borussia Dortmund 1. Atletico Madrid 0.
I'm back. Thank you for waiting for me.
I think the decent first half. Good bit of football from both sides. Honest Lyrics 100 is saying Hakimi is a beast, and that's what I'd agree. In the first half, I think Hakimi really dominated Dortmund's attack. A little bit more left-sided than right-sided, which we can show on the Stat Zone app. Again, Dortmund focusing a little bit more down that side. Hakimi out there playing left-back. Usually plays right-back. Very talented player. Contributing into the final third, Hakimi.
It's on 97.8.
Ooh, nice. But Hakimi,
passing accuracy.
One shot on goal into the final third. A lot, Hakimi. That assist, of course, that cut back to the main man, Witsel. Lovely shot feint and goal time. But what I've liked about him is just driving runs and going forward. A very good player. AC Milan on loan. But Witsel, the man of the hour, scoring the only goal of the game so far. Nice little shot feint. Deflected off Saul. Ball goes in, goal time, but again, he's been very, very good on the ball, as Abdul just said. Then off camera, 98% pass accuracy, or 97.8%, 44 out of his 45 passes. Doing well.
He's doing well.
Controlling the tempo.
Napoli underdogs this year, dominating in Paris. It's not a bad shout.
Yeah, I think Napoli is one of my dark horses, Champions League this season. They're one of the teams. You can't, Carlo Ancelotti, you can't write his sides off in the Champions League. They're so good. And again, if you've missed it, Napoli do lead PSG away from home. Big half from Thomas Tuchel. Ancelotti is giving him a hiding. Of course, Ancelotti used to be PSG manager. Yeah. The goal coming in, a fantastic move. Callion with a brilliant assist, ball down the line, but kind of a classic Napoli goal, short passing, loads of interchange. ball. Fantastic little dink from Insigne.
As easy as that. That was in the comment section. Goal.
Yeah.
So, what's been the best goal you've seen in this Champions League? My one has to be the Napoli goal. It was wonderful. Last time I was here, though, the goals galore were coming in. Lots of free kicks. So hopefully we'll see more in this Dortmund game. Now that they've got the first goal, hopefully it opens everything up.
Yeah, you don't.
We're in for a cracking second half.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, the scores around the grounds as well. We'll just update you there with what's going down in the rest of the Champions League. Of course, the early kickoffs today. Club Brugge 1, Monaco 1, PSG 2. Tottenham Hotspur 2. That's bad news for Tottenham Hotspur. They're pretty much going to be out of the Champions League. We'll show you the groups in a second. Dortmund, of course, are beating Atletico 1-0. Galatasaray 0. Schalke 0. Liverpool are beating Red Star Belgrade 2-0. Lokomotiv Moscow 1. Porto 2. And then PSG, of course, losing at home to Napoli. Be a big result. But Tottenham, bad news for Tottenham Hotspur, because this result means that they've pretty got a lot to do with Barca winning as well. They're currently 5 points behind Internazionale, Inter Milan, with only 3 games to go.
It's going to be tough to get them back out.
They've got to play, of course, they've got to play PSV again. They've got to play Inter and Barca. They've got to play Barca at the Nou Camp. They've got to play Inter at Wembley.
If they can get to Inter at Wembley, get 3 points, and then you hope Inter Milan have to slip up somewhere else. So they're going to have to slip up against PSV. Hopefully Barcelona again getting the win over them. There is some hope for Tottenham, but I wouldn't put any money on them either. They've also got a goal difference as well, so it's not going to be an easy ride for Spurs fans.
Absolutely not. Same with it could be an easy ride for Liverpool fans if the result does stay the same. If PSG lose today, then they'll lose away to Napoli. They could finish third. Would be really weird seeing them in the Europa with Manchester United.
It would be weird.
Hotspur.
Stop saying that in Europa. We still could do it.
I'm just trying to get you used to it, right? I don't want it to be a shock, man. I know that you're a sensitive gentleman.
I do. I need to be talked to before.
I want to just let you know that it could happen. Spank Me Santa is saying Rafinha goal was really good, insane pass from Suarez.
Just give me a time and date, Santa, and I'll be there. We're at 250 likes in this video so we can sing Abdul Happy Birthday using the lyrics to Agadoo. And it sounds weird, but let's get 250 likes.
We'll make it happen. 250 likes, we'll make it happen. But the Rafinha goal was a really good goal. Basically burst through midfield, ball out to Suarez. Suarez with a great ball over the top and a fantastic volleyed finish for a player that was supposed to be joining Inter Milan on loan, in a permanent deal, and they didn't want him. They didn't want him at all. Draxler is wasted at Paris. I completely agree there. Weigl will get his time as soon as Favre stabilises the team even more. That comes in from Martin. Can I think that I quite like Witsel, so it's Witsel the partner really this season. I've enjoyed watching Delaney being more of a ball winner. I've enjoyed watching Weigl, and I've also enjoyed watching De Hoop. They've got great balance there. They were just having a bit of a replay of the Pulisic chance.
Could have easily been 1-0.
Could have easily been 2-0.
And Agadoo could have easily got the third.
Agadoo, exactly. Zagadou, that of course is, had a header from from a corner that was just wide inside the penalty area. There, we're showing you right there, and of course the Pulisic chance inside the box as well. Probably could have done better. He's going to be thinking, would have Jadon Sancho scored that?
Yeah, would have Sancho scored that. I think we'll see Sancho in the second half.
I think we will do. We'll definitely see him. Favre coaches Dortmund. Favre had with Gladbach one of the best defences in the whole of Europe. Yeah, it's completely correct. Lucien Favre basically breaks expected goals models. The app we're using is the StatZone app available on iOS. Dave, would you take Callum Wilson, Nathan Redmond, Lewis Dunk, Tarkowski, Pereira or Leroy at United? I would take 0 of those players, unfortunately, guys. One player I would take, though, if he continues his good form this season, maybe is the main man, Hakimi. If Real Madrid want to let him go, capable of playing left back and right back, good fullback, young fullback as well.
Have we done your Q&A?
It's the Q&A time. Instagram Q&A. Luis Mendoza is producing better than Cameron is this evening. Shout out to Luis Mendoza. Cameron is too focused on getting that goddamn pizza.
When's it coming, Cameron?
Oh, it's on its way.
Oh, buzzing.
Absolutely buzzing.
What does he do? Does he give you a bell? Say I'm here.
Yeah, I told him to give me a call and I'll come out.
Right.
You do.
I'm not going to come out. He's going to work.
Can someone has got
questions?
Drinks? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to go quickly pop to the shop, Cam? Half time.
1.5 litre.
Oh, well, there we go. Then we've got 1.5 litre fizzy drink on the way.
3 cups each.
So, got questions. Salah or Hazard? Who is better?
I'd say Hazard at the minute, right now, and I'd take Hazard in my team tomorrow.
See, I'd go Salah. I think.
What? Salah or Hazard right now?
I think he suits. I like goal scoring wingers. I like having a false nine and a goal scoring winger. I think Salah provides a little bit of an option in behind, whereas Hazard comes to the ball. So I'd go Salah.
Right now, you're getting funny looks in the studio by Cameron Abdul. Yeah, and even myself.
Cameron doesn't know what day it is. He's that drunk. You think Lampard can cause another upset against Chelsea next week? After beating Manchester United, Derby County.
Yes, they can.
Apparently, Mason Mount is allowed to play in that game. So Mason Mount is on loan from Chelsea.
Yeah. So what happens there? Is he
they've given permission.
They've given permission. Why would you do that? You've practically shot yourself in the foot there, haven't you?
Can't say no to Frank Lampard.
How good do you think Kaká was compared to Messi and Ronaldo? Now, Kaká was so good in his prime. For 2 years or 3 years, pretty much unplayable. Different to Ronaldo and Messi. It was a different... I don't know, it seems like he was the everything of that side going forward. Like he was the heartbeat of that side going into that final third. So I'd say they're very different, with Messi and Ronaldo obviously taking the goal scoring records to another level, but Kaká was very, very good. My favourite player.
Your favourite player of all time? Oh, that's nice.
All time, Kaká. Roven or Abdul? That's a silly question. Of course, it's Roven. Abdul one day will be at Roven's level. Roven, of course, shout out to Roven from the kickoff, cameraman extraordinaire.
Oh, Roven.
What's the likelihood of you firing Cam and hiring Luis Mendoza instead? Very high if you keep
especially Cam and Swiss ordering from pizza up.
Yeah, ordering from pizza, not getting the lads some lagers, it's just upsetting.
Can't believe it, Cameron. Look at him there, attitude.
Absolutely, look at his attitude.
Can't see what we're seeing.
Isn't it? Unbelievable.
Pulled his pants down, got his bum out, and just went, wee,
all the fun.
Very
Another question from Lewis
hairy.
coming in on Instagram. Follow at Statman Dave. Fabian Ruiz or Ceballos?
Fabian Ruiz.
Okay, I'm going to go Ceballos, but I like that.
He's always going against me.
Very good.
He's just going against me all the time.
If you could pick the next Man United manager, Yardim or Zidane?
You go first this time, because I went first last
Pochettino.
Do you know what? It'd be a massive story that if Pochettino comes. Obviously, he's not going to come mid-season. Yeah. I think it would be a sort of head-hunted job. We'd have to offer him a good bit of money. Pochettino, I think, would like it. I think his time at Tottenham, you know, he's done what he can with Tottenham. So I think it's coming to an end.
That'd be beautiful. Ferguson's been tapping him up for like 5 seasons. So hopefully, one day. What's 9 plus 10?
Which order does that go in?
18, I think.
18. I see what you did there. 18.
Did you watch the under-18s beat Juve? If so, who were you most impressed with? I was most impressed with James Garner. Was fantastic in central midfield. Grabbed a goal, grabbed an assist. 2 of the goals that he was involved with, basically high press interception. He either played the through ball for the assist or scored himself. He had a great game. Other players, Mason Greenwood needs to work on parts of his game. Wonderful finisher. His goal was great. Instant finish, instant goal. But I think his overall game, like his build-up play, needs to be a few less touches, I would say, around there. Lukaku or Icardi?
Lukaku.
Yeah, same. Lukaku is going to come
Lukaku's going to come good. Sorry, I had to think about that. I also had to sing it. I'm just thinking he should chill out. Here's what Fergie would have done. Booked him a plane over to somewhere nice, Benidorm maybe, Lanzarote, Magaluf, and said, do you know what, you're going to take some time out. Yeah. You know, there's some spending money, some euros.
Play Sanchez up front for a little bit.
And then come back and then he'll steal the show. But no, Jose's just keeping him locked up and just playing him constantly. But he needs that little break. He needs that time away. Refresh, get his head in gear. It's all going to be good. I mean, he must be frustrated by himself. And that frustration will only turn onto the pitch. When he's on the pitch, he isn't scoring. The tally will be 9-10 games soon.
I think he just needs to lean up a bit as well. I think he hasn't had pre-season.
Don't we all, Dave? Don't we all?
He hasn't had pre-season. Mitch needs a pre-season.
I bet he's not ordering pizza on a Wednesday.
He wish he was. Absolutely love it. Statman, do you agree that with Howson that Lukaku is shades of Ronaldo?
I thought he swore that. Shades of Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Shades?
No, he's a striker. Ronaldo's not a striker. Other questions coming in. Also compared Rashford to R9.
Someone just put Conor McGregor question mark in the comments. What does that mean?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, but have him at the back.
Pochettino would never come though, unfortunately. Garner is better than Scott McTominay. I think Scott McTominay and Garner are different players. Ash.
I feel sorry for Scott McTominay. I think he needs that time in the squad.
Be good.
But maybe not at centre back.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of thing. Like, you kind of put in a player in a position that he's never played at youth level or in the Premier League. The board would appoint Conte. Anthony Martial is saying that.
Conte, would he really come to Old Trafford?
I can see that, but he's been linked with, hopefully being linked with a move to Real Madrid. So hopefully they sack their manager and Conte will go. Because if you don't like Mourinho as a United fan, you ain't going to like Conte. Let's be quite honest with ourselves. And the back three, the revolution that he made in the Premier League, that same impact won't happen again.
So we're talking about who United are going to get, but you also talked about, well, nothing's actually happened yet, Jose. But the big question you made before was that Bayern Munich might be looking for a new manager and Real Madrid might be looking for a new manager. So you've got three of the biggest clubs in the world, Bayern, Real and United, all looking for new managers. What's going to happen,
This is the problem. There's none available as well.
And none of them are that actually good. The ones as solid as you.
Zidane's just sitting there like, I could continue to flirt with it with Juve and Allegri will eventually get sacked, or I can go and work for Bayern Munich, or I can go and work for Real Madrid again, or I can go and work for United. He is in a sick position right now.
He is really in a mint position. But then again, when Jose, if it does come that Jose is not at United anymore, will Jose ever have a venture back to Madrid maybe?
Well, that's apparently one of the reports out of Spain is it's Jose or Conte to replace Lopetegui or Guti or Santi Solari. Santi Solari, of course, in the midfield with both Zidane and FIFA. So that could be quite interesting as well. The similar transition of what Zidane did. I would honestly like to see McKenna Carrick have a go if Mourinho leaves, because what United are doing at the moment with their scattergun approach, I think if you actually got to a position where you've got a situation where we're going to give these guys some time, we're going to give them a contract, like that's the big thing. You've got to be behind them, whichever the next manager is. Why don't United press? Not too sure. Pardew for Madrid manager. Decore is better than all of our midfielders other than Pogba. I like Decore, he's a good player. Why is Martial so inconsistent? A young player, unfortunately. Young players are always inconsistent until they hit. The only players that aren't inconsistent are your Mbappe's of the world.
Are they allowed beer in the...
Yeah, in the ground.
Is this because we're nutters?
No, we're allowed it... we're not allowed it in the seats in the UK. It's just the rule.
Right.
Obviously, hooliganism is a big problem in the UK.
And bottle lids as well.
Yeah, bottle lids, you're not allowed any of that stuff.
I'd bring my own. Didn't see that coming, did they? I'm going to put my lid on this. Apart from when I was an Oasis that time, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, so the second half is just about to kick off. So it's going to be good. It's going to be a good flaming game.
Yeah, can't wait for the Pizza Shop Man to get here. Whenever he gets here, I'll be in next stream. Griezmann just walking out into the pitch. The guys are walking out for the second half. What games are you watching? Let us know in the comments.
Seen two questions. Is the Dortmund defence good enough to win the Champions League or to compete in the Champions League? I think Lucien Favre will build a unit, but they won't have enough to win it. Have you seen the Madrid highlights yet, Dave? Valverde was very good. Valverde was very good. I watched the highlights on BT Sport for like 2 minutes, which basically showed Madrid being pretty rubbish, them scoring a goal, scoring another goal, Pilsen scoring a goal, and then that was it. But yeah, if he was good, Federico, that's fair enough. I saw that he was involved in that last goal, played the ball to Benzema, was it, who laid it off to Marcelo. Marcelo with a disgraceful chip. Lovely stuff there. United to get Dortmund. Oh, that would be very, very scary.
Yeah.
Moyes, Big Sam or Pardew are all free. What are you on about?
Moyes, Big Sam, Which one would you take? Which one would you take? You'll take Moyes.
Big Sam. 100%. Big goddamn Sam. The second half has just kicked off in the game. Cameron, be very careful with your footwork.
Watch them wires. Another near-death experience then for us to sat here.
Just seriously.
Chaos. He said he's tired.
I need the food.
Cameron,
You've got to D's get locked soon.
Cameron, stop making these excuses, alright? Luis Mendoza's going to get a call-up if you can.
You're not going like that, are you?
What? I've got to go home and get a shower. I've just played 45 minutes.
45 minutes? You're not good enough for both halves?
Oh! Fire in the booth!
What happened to the other 45?
There's 3 right backs.
Oh, yeah.
There's 3 right backs. What are you trying to say?
Costa, chests it in the penalty area, flicks it on, gets it back on his chest, battling away. Hakimi, who's been the best player on the pitch so far, clears the ball. Dortmund would slap us about.
Yeah, they would slap us as well.
United. I think they probably would with their movement and interplay. Got a second assist into Bale. That was it. It was into Bale, wasn't it? he actually brought some speed into the play from defence. And Sullivan, interesting. He's been a player that's been regarded quite highly by Real Madrid, right? So yeah, would like to see Wenger at Madrid with a smiley.
No, Wenger did allude to the fact that he's going to be taking a management job on the 1st of January, isn't he? So I think mainly that's looking like an American job.
You don't know because.
I mean, who's going to go? You know, I mean, Cameron.
He'd be a good interim manager, wouldn't he?
Cameron, sorry, behind the camera, Cameron's picking his toes.
Oh, he's disgusting, isn't he? He's
trying to watch Diego Costa trying to get the equaliser against Dortmund. I don't just see your little pinkies out.
He's horrible, isn't he?
Yeah, can smell as well.
Yeah, disgusting.
40,
United will finish the 3rd. As a push at the moment.
So who's going to drop then? Chelsea 4th maybe. I don't know about 3rd. I mean, fair play to you.
Talking about good pressing there. Atletico Madrid pressing Dortmund high, winning it. Costa nearly finding Antoine Griezmann with a through ball. PSG, if they go out to the Europa, they will do.
Get 250 likes, please.
Yeah, 250 likes for Zagadou. United to draw Liverpool in the round of 16. Unfortunately, they could do that in the Europa League, but they couldn't do it in the Champions League.
What could they do?
Draw Liverpool.
You need to chill out.
3-1 to Porto. Corona, Jesus has just scored a goal for them. And a penalty to Liverpool as well.
Oh no! Just means they just keep getting better and better. Liverpool 3-0 at home against Redgrave.
Penalty for Liverpool against Red Star. This will put the game to bed, and also with the Napoli, winning the game, dangerous times for dangerous times. Good times for you. Liverpool have scored the penalty, back of the net, 3-0. Loki Doki enjoying today's stream. Make sure to smash that like button, Loki, because your guys are winning. Mo Salah with the penalty. 3-0 over Red Star Belgrade. They're the only sort of English team that are doing well.
Yeah, they are.
So, to be fair, City are doing well, aren't they?
Yeah, City, unfortunately, City against Shakhtar against. They just like textbook stuff, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's almost, there's questions as well in the comment I saw at half time. Would you take Fonseca at United? Yes, I definitely would, from watching Shakhtar last season with Fred. Brilliant. Possession-based 4-2-3-1, a little bit like Pochettino's Spurs.
Yeah.
Paulo Fonseca, I think it's Paulo Fonseca. Very good up-and-coming manager. I do like what he's done so far. I think he was at Braga as well before that. All this knowledge I don't need.
Yeah, no, I like it though. Digs it out. Yeah. What would be your mastermind? What would you go for then?
It's a good question.
You can't just say football, I don't think, because they're absolutely...
Yeah, it's too wide.
What would you do?
I'd probably do like Champions League from 2008 maybe.
Ooh,
so 2008. 2007 onwards. Actually, 2005 onwards we'll go with.
Statman Dave, mastermind. We write the questions, us lot, and we'll see if we can get how many points you can get, like a proper one.
That'll be good.
We'll see if we do that next time.
Ooh, ball to the questions out. Who's coming on at half time? Chance for Filippo Lees. I'm good, man.
Yeah, do I. Some wings as well. Put some wings on there. Don't forget that garlic sauce.
Sorting you right out on the stream. That's again a reason to subscribe, isn't it?
You sorts me right out.
Subscribe. So there's been some changes. Delaney obviously went off on the 35th minute for Dahoud. Thomas Partey's gone off for Rodri as well. That's probably a tactical.
Good ball in there by Atletico Madrid.
Chance back post from Saul. Chest volley. Just wide of the post. Classic Saul. Wonderful technique. Wanted to
took that down so well, so off the edge of the box. Took his time to compose, and
that is so close. Just volleyed past the right-hand side from his angle, but lovely bit of control. Saul's technique is disgraceful behaviour, but we do currently have Diego Simeone on the touchline.
Simeone doing a bit of dance there on the side. If you're watching Simeone, you can just see him working his stuff. That's the kind of manager we need. Someone who can dance like that.
Someone that can absolutely dance. Loki Doki has already smashed the like button, so you rest of you guys,
thank you very much, Loki Doki.
Smash that like button as well. The 309 of you in right now. Share it to your pals as well.
Yes, do get it shared about. Loki Doki, we need it. We need
it right now. We need it in our lives. Dortmund though into the final third. Throw in Goetze. Lovely little touch.
Oh, trying to push it out wide.
Marco Reus. Bit of link
Reus
through.
Spread it wide. On the edge.
Hakimi again. Wide right, cross comes in, and it's another corner.
Atletico Madrid there, pouncing everything down. They know that the threat Dortmund hold, and trying to make sure that threat is isolated. Let's get it. Oh, look at the pizza. What's going on there? I'll get a little plate for the pizza, Emma.
Pizza party going on here.
Pizza party, hop over. Oh, God. Thank you very much. Oh, look at little garlic and herb dip going on. Is that breaded? I don't know what I'm trying to say.
But guys, what do you think about the game? Rest of the game? Score predictions for the rest of the game. Currently 1-0 to Borussia Dortmund. Can't see many goals in this game, to be honest. Again, follow me on Twitter, Statman Dave. Follow Joe. Joe McGrath 95. 90 goddamn 5.
Do it now, please. Sorry, I've just got pizza.
Get pizza on me.
Cameron has got lovely pizza delivery, and they've just ordered it in. And I don't know. I've never really had pizza. Is it good?
Yeah, I used to have pizza when they did the.
We used to do the kids' meals. What have you got there? The wing. Oh, the wings are good.
Kids' meals. But no, you used to be able to buy all sorts of stuff. Apparently, Insignia's coming off for Napoli, which could be bad news for Liverpool. That because Insignia did score the only goal of the game so far. Maybe we'll see a little bit of Milik coming on for Napoli. We'll just have a little look on that one. So again, Insignia scored a wonderful goal. The substitution apparently Zielinski come on, so is injury to Insignia, so not a tactical one. We just had a bit of an attack from Atletico, ball into the back of the net, but offside. What pizza have you got, Joe?
I've got pepperoni.
A meat feast.
Meat feast. Have you got any napkins?
Ooh, so there's actually a shot coming from Saul, edge of the box, and Costa was just offside. Lovely effort from the Spanish goal-scoring midfielder. Brilliant curvature on the ball. Lovely curvature. Literally hits the top of the bar. Dave, you're going to do a scout report on Wesley Sneijder. JK, all the bloody banter. Now we're going to do Koulibaly next week. We'll probably have a look at this game against PSG, to be fair. He's got beat by Mbappe. How has he reacted? What's he doing in a big game in the Champions League? Koulibaly to Man United. I want that. Fantastic defender. But yeah, Insignia, maybe we'll see a bit of slight tactical change from Napoli. Maybe, you're looking at Callejon maybe going up front. Going with a three-man central midfield from Carlo Ancelotti, looking to play more on the counter-attack. Yeah. That's what I would go with. But nice stuff there from the guys over in Paris. Paris is a wonderful city.
Have you
real good city.
Paris?
I ran the Paris Marathon last year.
You what?
Hashtag runner.
Did you? Do you still run, Dave?
Nah, I'm kind of crocked.
Why? What's that mean, crocked?
Wembley Cup, it means I'm finished.
Injured. So you're not playing Wembley Cup?
I didn't get the invite either, let's be honest with ourselves. My talent in football isn't exactly there. Decent at rugby.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just eating pizza. Everyone's eating pizza. Abdul's eating pizza. Cameron's eating pizza. Dave's joking. Are you alright, Dave? And then Dave's shirt, nice. Dave's shirt, record shirt. Oh, don't do that. That'll come fine now.
Tell you what, we got loads of views if I died on stream.
Oh, that'd be great, yeah. Is there a YouTube Awards? Were you an award for that?
Died on stream, I think so. You could accept the award if that happened. But Schalke apparently 1-0 up against Galatasaray away from home. Mbulo with the goal on the 58th minute. Correction, it's offside! Rejection! Offside, 0 goals, 0-0 in that game. The rest of the scores we'll take you through right now as Atletico Madrid trying to build in a bit slower up. Again, it's this sort of breakdown of Atletico Madrid possession on the halfway. Dortmund sitting a bit deeper. Respect for each side.
Yes, indeed. Atletico Madrid just taking what they did in the first half, sort of having control over the first 15 minutes. What can Dortmund
ball
do?
Out there. No, overhit. Poor ball out. Lokomotiv Moscow have just scored as well in Porto. So that game now is 3-2. What a classic that's going to be coming. Moscow seeing a lot of goals recently. At the ground. Oh, has that been rules for offside as well? Now that goal has been ruled out.
Oh, you're joking.
All the rejections today, guys. There's a goal. There was a goal in the Schalke game. There was a goal in the Lokomotiv Moscow games. Absolute rejections. They got reduced. And we will bring you the scores. So we do have Barcelona beating Internazionale 1-0. Again, the goal coming from Rafinha on the 32nd minute. Dortmund we're covering now 1-0 up. Sitting a bit deep, looking to play on the counter-attack this half. Galatasaray, Schalke 0-0, Liverpool 3-0. Of course, Saul is starting to get into this game. Starting to, after
making the most of it.
Simeone's had a bit of a go. Like, look, lads, that block, rubbish. Saul's getting a few shots away in his second half, getting his shooting boots on. 3, I think they've all come in the second half. If I'm correct, they are all coming correct. He has hit the bar. That's the one from the inside right channel. Which had another shot that's gone past the to the keeper and had one that volley from the corner. So it's all about Saul. Better call Saul in the second half for Atletico Madrid. Good game of football. Good European tie, this one. Really appreciating the football. If you appreciate it, smash that like button.
Do a like button, please.
Do a like button. PSG with 2 penalty dives. Neymar again. I'd love it if we got Saul, to be honest. Would essentially ruin Fred. No, I think Saul, Fred, Pogba would be a sick midfield.
Greenio, he's got a contract till 2026. Who are you talking about there?
Saul. Saul's basically signed a lifetime deal at Atletico.
Oh,
yeah, it's good. It's an interesting one. He obviously loves the club. He's been through a lot with the club. Grew up there. He had a really horrible injury as well against Leverkusen, where he pretty much destroyed his kidney or his liver or something, and has to play with a catheter. Ooh, low cross coming into the box from Atletico, right hand side, defended well by Dortmund, doing backs against the wall in the second half. Will be good to see whether Zagadou and Delo sort of deal with this. You know, young centre halves.
Should have been on the score sheet, Zagadou. I like the fact that he was attacking in there. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the press from Atletico Madrid now can do.
Other things into the comments. Dortmund. Are we still? Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. Just been having a half-broken screen there.
Sorry, guys.
Cam could do his job properly. That wouldn't be the problem.
Is what?
The problem. I don't know. He should make an excuse again. Well, the I wanted Saul for years. Yes, Saul is unbelievable. Another ball into the box. Costa heads it. Decent defending. Delo gets over there. Costa's still on the ball though. Ball retained to Thomas Lemar. Wonder who Atletico have got on the bench today, because that could be interesting. But Borussia Dortmund going to be dangerous on the break. Looking to break now, but Lucas Hernandez on the cover, playing centre half today instead of left back as he did in the World Cup. The changes for, of course, Atletico have got a better squad this season. They have on the bench Kalinic, Angel Correa, and Vitolo. I'd probably like to see a bit of Correa. I love a bit of Angel Correa. He's going to be one of the best players in the world in the coming years. He's just a talent, works hard, knows the good stuff about the game.
Yeah.
I like it. I just really like it, alright? Oh, bad news for Liverpool fans. Look away.
This is the score that didn't want to
happen. Joe is ecstatic.
I love it.
Absolutely ecstatic in the booth.
Distracted by pizza.
An own goal has just been scored in that game. It could be corrected though. We've seen some corrections in the last few minutes. Wanfran though into the final third. Saul on the right hand side at the moment. Koke ball into the box, defended out there by Piszczek. Pulisic goes round Felipe Luis. Good stuff there from the American forward though. Felipe Luis does win it back. Rodri into midfield. Better possession play here. Thomas Lemar left hand side 1v1 with Pulisic. Piszczek goes on the outside, comes back on himself. I've been liking this Atletico team. Looks a bit better. We've seen Saul on the right hand side. I think,
like you said, Xiaomi, I said, listen, you get your backsides in gear here. You're not coming away with anything that's going to win.
Simeone doing some good stuff in the dressing room. They look a lot better with Saul on the right wing, Lemar on the left wing. A bit more direct as well. Koke getting on the ball in those central areas like we love to see. Koke, what a bloody player. What a bloody player. I like watching good football when you watch really turgid football the day before. Kind of makes you happy again. Like when Lewandowski scored 5 goals. I nearly quit.
Did you nearly why? Because it was too good. Good turn in there. Wanfran is ruining the Dortmund defence.
Absolutely destroyed. I think it was Brun Larsen there.
Not just once, but twice as well. PSG was
1-1. Own goal from Rui.
Are you listening,
Abdul?
We did just say that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Liverpool.
Why is Liverpool 1-1? No, Liverpool are winning 2-0.
Liverpool winning 3-0.
3-0.
No, it's bad news for Liverpool. PSG.
It's your birthday. We'll let you off.
Header out there again. Some defending to be done by Borussia Dortmund in this half. But I could see a counter attack coming in. Here it is. Marco Reus 1v1.
Oh, just missed the pass down to the side.
Just finished the pass. Atletico getting back in numbers as they always do. Ball out wide to Hakimi. Left hand side. He's been so good today going forward. Looking for the passing options. Looks to the dribble. But unfortunately, Koke, as always, popping up in that position to win the ball back. Saul inside to Rodrigo, or Rodri to his pals. Lemar on the outside here now.
Look at attempts there. They're saying that the first half attempts, obviously Dortmund had 6 attempts already in this half. Atletico have had 5 attempps.
3 of them coming from our
I'm doing your job. I'm doing stats.
Your stat man. Again, guys, get into the comments. Dog Savage with another 7.
Oh, Dog Savage, you're an absolute legend, mate.
That can go towards Abdul's birthday cake. Good work from the Savaginator. Eddie Howe to United. Sell Lukaku, Mata, Tony, sign Callum Wilson and build a team with Pogba controlling the game. Rashi and Wilson up front. The New Yorkian Cole. Suarez in behind them. Play for Juventus, DM, J.K. all over the tactics.
He's got a plan, hasn't he? You've got a plan. I don't think the board have got a plan. You've got more plan than the board have.
Oh, seeing a substitution. It looks like Guerrero will come on. Maybe that's to shore up that left-hand side.
Do you want to see Sancho? But I don't think we're going to see him.
I think we could, because I think this will be a defensive change. I think Brun Larson will come off. They'll play a left back in Rafael Guerrero at left wing. They'll have Hakimi behind him. They'll look to maybe defend that side and counter on the other side too. Hopefully we'll see a bit of Jadon Sancho. I'm excited. What website is this on? youtube.com/Statman Dave.
Hit subscribe.
Woohoo! Good hold-up play by Costa, looks for the switch out to the main man Juanfran, who's been a bit of a creative hub in that side. Just twisted Brun Larson inside and outside. Unless Pogba agent goes through his promise and gets him moved to Barca or Juventus, that would be sad.
Sad to see him. I don't think he'll go back to Juventus.
Isn't 1-1 better for Liverpool? It does put them top of the group, actually. They were seeing the change now. Brun Larson coming off and Guerrero. Good tactical change from Lucien Favre. Identifies the problem, makes the change. What did Mourinho do yesterday? He identified the problem.
Didn't do anything. I think what we're saying why 1-1 might not be good for Liverpool is it does mean that both Napoli and PSG do have that chance to become first or second. Whereas if there was a clear result for every Napoli or Paris Saint-Germain, there's two clear teams running for the top.
That's kind of the thing. It sends Liverpool top, that goal. But like Joe was saying, put PSG on 4 points. It will put Napoli on 5 and Liverpool, of course, on 6. Luis Mendoza, Koulibaly is mental. Every time he wins a tackle, he tries to dribble it up the whole pitch and keeps going once he's made a pass. That's why we bloody love Koulibaly. He's basically like the modern-day Lucio. If you could speak any other language other than English, what would you pick? German, probably. Or French. Or Spanish.
Or Chinese.
Or Chinese.
Mandarin, sorry. Why am I saying Chinese? Mandarin. Why did I say Chinese?
But I'd like to, you know, any languages out there would be good to learn, Lewis. You know, languages.
You're a clever man. I'm sure you know a couple of languages.
I technically should speak a language. My grandma's Swiss. She speaks German, French, Spanish, Italian, English.
She's showing you right up. So what is the closest language you can speak to?
I saw that on the screen. Whoops. I learned German and French. My ex-girlfriend was French.
We don't talk about her anymore, do we, Cameron? We don't talk about the French one. God.
Absolute down a rabbit.
No talk.
It'll be here till 5 a.m. But back to the game. Dortmund defending the second half. But they're on the counter here. Goetze tries to backheel. That's a foul. Got to be a foul there. Got to probably be a booking there, Saul. Picking up a booking. Almost got to see something. Yeah, definitely dangerous there. Cheers for that, Ash. That was a dangerous move there.
That was a dangerous move. I want to see
Carlo Ancelotti in a Champions League final again. I would love to see that as well. Carlo is a bloody footballing legendary manager. Only 3 managers have won the European Cup 3 times. Bob Paisley, Zinedine Zidane and Carlo Ancelotti. More facts right here. Ball out to...
When does the fact become a stat? I think that would be a stat.
That's a fact.
Is that a fact?
That's a fact, yeah.
Sorry,
it's got no pass accuracy.
Listen, I've got one piece of pizza left from the lovely gentleman here, and then I'm all yours.
Oh, bloody beautiful.
What? Is there more? For God's sake.
Witsel into the final third. Ball to the feet of Marco Reus. Deep pass to Guerrero. Looks inside to Mario Götze. Interception there. Good defending again from Lucas Hernandez with the vital interception. Atletico trying to play out of this Dortmund press. There's man after man after man, and Dortmund win the ball. Lucien Favre's Dortmund is bloody beautiful. Premier League freak. Dave's cheese and pickle sandwich. Yet another time losing after being ahead. France man Dave, I would love to see Jose at the club until 2030 personally. Not bantering at all. Unbelievable. Dave knows the language of statistics. Yes, Brad,
he does.
I bloody do. Got a degree in statistics, I know it.
You got a degree in statistics?
Oh, yeah. Oh, bloody
First or 2-1?
I was 0.3% off for first. Again,
oh, really? Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
If I didn't get so bad, there we have Royce into the penalty area. Oh, Hakimi, what are you doing, bro? You've been so good for the whole game, but why did you step in there?
What was he doing? Royce does not look happy with him, shaking his head.
Angry. Big chance, Marco Reus into the penalty area. Lovely touch. Drifts past brilliant Lucas Hernandez. And it's just, Hakimi, what is he doing? Should have scored. Who scored for Dortmund? It was Witsel edge of the box, but lovely run from Marco Reus. peak Marco Reus. What was your question, sorry? I completely lost track.
Just the fact that you got a 0.3 off a 2-1.
Yeah, if I hadn't got the piss in first year, got 50% in first year, would have got it easily. But you know, sometimes you don't win all the time in life.
Excuse for me.
It's not an excuse, Cameron, because I'm here right now because of that fact. I'm sitting
Yes,
right here
there's a reason
in
why
front of
David
good people in YouTube.
YouTube world.
The YouTube world, the subscribers, the legends, the good
250 likes, and we sing Abdul happy birthday.
1-1 is better for Liverpool group win. I would potentially say the result of one team winning would be better, just so Liverpool go through. Delo is better than Hakimi. Delo and Hakimi, very good, both very, very good. Delo is a talent, bloody talented lad. PSG are horrible at playing out of the back. It's interesting, you kind of expect a Thomas Tuchel side to be good at doing that, but this PSG team is just... Nah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Lewis? It's just meh. Proper meh side, PSG. It's a bit boring, you know what I mean? I think if we have a look at the top passes in that game, Rabiot is on top of that. But again, Kimpembe, let's see where his passes are going. Not a little bit short, a little bit direct. What's Rabiot doing? Again, he's probably bought boring possession play where you want someone like a Verratti on the ball more than anyone else, and what you're not getting that. You know, he should be dominating this game, not the sort of third highest passer. He should be the top highest passer if you want to be in there. You want to be that guy for them, and that's where they're missing out here. Witsel again intercepting. Witsel's had a really good game in central midfield for Borussia Dortmund. Been fantastic defensively and going forward and on the ball. Full performance. Reus back out to Rafael Guerreiro, cuts inside, lovely little feint there. Back to Reus. Sells him a bit short there. Atletico win it back in the final third. Griezmann has been very, very quiet today. Antoine Griezmann.
Yeah, where's he been?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. Sorry, I'm sort of. I was in a pizza daze then. The lovely people here at the studio. Ordered a Pizza Hut. Yeah, Cameron's choice, not mine.
Was it any good?
It was all right actually. The garlic and herb dip was all right. It was all right. Cameron's got his heart set on Pizza Hut. Is he sponsored by Pizza Hut?
I don't think so. He's not sponsored by anyone.
No, he's not
Doesn't
sponsored
make
by
enough
anyone.
YouTube videos, to be fair. But yeah, Antoine Griezmann, one shot blocked, one shot on, going wide of the post. Not had the greatest Antoine Griezmann performance, to be quite honest. Done all right, but not really put his mark on this game. What is the square root of -1?
What is it? Doesn't have one.
It doesn't have one. It's
There
an
you go.
imaginary number. Written as the square root of -1. And yes, Lewis, I did do that, but I did more statistics later on. Stats guy.
Yes. Statman. Blimey, Abdul comes from one door, right? And it's for the next. What's going on?
Will Atletico Madrid
have a big
score?
glass of that, please.
No. What are you saying? Are Atletico Madrid going to score?
Yes, they are.
It's being a 1-0.
No, they're going to score. They're going to score. They're going to score.
Borussia Dortmund win. That's what I'd be betting on. What do you make of Arsenal this year? That comes in from Lee. We'll be doing a video on the Statman Dave YouTube channel very soon. Fluid, attractive, defensively look better.
Sounds like me.
Hanging. They've got all the guys together. It's basically like Joe as a football team.
Fluid, attractive, great with balls.
Great with balls. Injured balls though sometimes.
Injured balls. If you didn't hear, I twisted my testicles whilst playing a rugby game.
Yeah, previously.
Back to the 1-0 game at Dortmund against Atletico Madrid.
Substitutions. Carrera comes on, a player that I said needs to come on, but Saul goes off.
Saul goes off. I think Saul.
Though.
I mean, you've sung your praise about Saul. I do like Saul as a player.
4 shots, all coming in the second half. Looks like he fancies it. Why would you take a player like that off?
I don't know, unless he's got a little tactic going on here where he might drop one player forward to bring drop one player back to bring another forward. Sorry.
Again, I think Griezmann may have been pushed out to the right wing. Correa maybe through the middle is kind of how it's looking. Do you think Barca can win the Champions League this season? How massively they struggle when Messi retires, they'll struggle massively when he retires. But I don't think they're going to win the Champions League this season.
Got a picture of me. Can I put it there every time we do a?
Yeah, of course.
A picture of me and you.
Yeah, why not?
We're going out tomorrow night. It's taking out.
You're going to have a good picture from that, I reckon.
To a lovely darts joint in town, where we're going to play each other at darts. So any decent darts players in watching now, subscribe and let us know we can do better.
Any tips as well? Yeah, any darts tips.
So we'll get a lovely picture, and you'll be seeing that hung up over there.
Just behind us.
For every single video Dave ever does, which is confirmed.
Jordan Belfont, regards from Mexico. Hope Borussia Dortmund wins to win him some betting money.
Mexico.
Fair enough.
I watched.
Be very careful with your feet,
Jesus. I mean, I said a lot, but I mean, fuck me.
You need a bit of vodka in that to balance it out.
I'm not going to sleep for a week. What have you got? A chalice? What's going on there?
Apple's on the blue drink, isn't it?
It's like the Last Supper.
Correa on the right-hand side. Ball back. Very intelligent pass to Juan Fran on the overlap. Into the Dortmund cutback. Delo gets it cleared. Decent defending there from the Borussia Dortmund centre-half, but brilliant play from Correa. Instant impact on the pitch. Lovely little guy. Very creative. Got any link for the game so I can't watch your faces? No, you need to watch our faces right here. How do you see them playing without Messi? It's whether they could bring Dembele, whether they bring Malcolm through. That's two young, very good attackers. But I expect the academy to bring some players through as well for Dortmund. Dartman Dave.
Dartman Dave. That is a great name. Dartman Dave. So let's give this a retweet.
Shout out to you as well. Scores around the grounds again. We're going to keep you guys in the loop of what's going down. 1-0 in the Barca game, 1-0 in the game we're covering. 0-0 Galatasaray, Schalke. Liverpool 3, Red Star 0. Lokomotiv Moscow 1, FC Porto 3, and then 1-1 in the Napoli PSG game, which we're covering right now, guys. Vamos Atleti comes in from Quintin del Potre. Everyone give it a like. Jess Hitman. Yeah, Hesse Hitman, I mean. Goddamn right.
Yeah, everyone give it a like.
Guys. Like that goddamn video. All the good stuff. Please.
If you do give it 250 likes, then we're going to sing a song.
Absolutely. There was the scores around the grounds for Robert Powell as well. There, we just checked that one out.
Do you remember Nick Powell?
Do, yeah.
He was going to be something for United.
He was, yeah. Hakimi into the penalty area.
Oh, what a goal!
Gets
what a second goal.
Rafael Guerreiro. I was just looking at the chat there. Brilliant move for Borussia Dortmund. Hakimi, the key guy, MVP of this game. Brilliant overlapping. He's been playing right back all season.
Yeah.
Plays left back, slots in so comfortably. Real Madrid, why have you let him go on loan, you bloody muppets? What a goal that was. From front to back, Lucien Favre, classic. Ball into the feet of Rafael Guerreiro. Knocks it inside, some good interplay. Ball inside the fullback.
Lovely ball.
Lovely cutback. Lovely goal. That is
beautiful.
That's a classic.
He didn't really have much time to think about it when the ball came into him because it's a bit of a deflection. But
what a finish!
What a finish by the 2-0 Dortmund. Dortmund looked like they're in control now.
Set match here. Unfortunately for Quintin del Potre. No, he says in the comments. 2-0 to Borussia Dortmund. Brilliant goal from Rafael Guerreiro. Penalty to Liverpool as well. Apparently another penalty. Oh, penalty missed. Apparently by Sadio Mane. Fails to hit the target, fails to convert the penalty. That's, of course, Mo Salah took the first penalty, but got substituted off for Daniel Sturridge. And a goal in the Bristol City versus Hull City game for anyone that cares about that.
How's Sturridge doing, by the way? I like to see him. I don't like to see him back, but you know he's doing all right for Liverpool. If you're watching the Liverpool game, let us know if he's doing okay.
Martin is also saying in the comments, never bet against Lucien Favre. Never do that. If Jose is sacked, I'd be devoed, but I'd like to see Yardim. See what he can do with a proper budget. The problem with Yardim is he's quite a defensively geared coach. He builds his teams on a solid defence. Do United fans want that? No. That's the problem. Yeah. That will be the problem with Yardim. His team, when he played 4-4-2 with Falcao and with Mbappe, with Lamar, with Bernardo Silva, was built on a structure of a solid defence. I just can't see that working. I'd like to see it. It's one of my favourite managers in world football. But like Mourinho, previously, another one of my favourite managers, doesn't work. Apparently, we've got a big goal in the game in Paris. Converted. There's a goal. Dries Mertens, 77 minutes, scores for Napoli, winning away at the Parc des Princes.
2-1 to Napoli with 77 minutes gone. 30 minutes left for Paris Saint-Germain to kind of save their Champions League.
It really is. Group. That is dropping them down now. Napoli back to the top of the group, 7 points. Liverpool on 6, PSG on 3, and Red Star Belgrade, of course, the single point. Not yet updated in the Stats Zone app to show you that goal, but it'll be very, very shortly. But that is a goal that has just gone in Paris.
Incredible first goal by Napoli. If you've not seen it, check it out. Paris bringing it back to 1-0, but now Napoli get that second goal. It's all to play for there. And you got Atletico Madrid trying to get one back. They're still fighting Atletico Madrid.
Dortmund have been very impressive defending in the second half. They defended very, very well.
Yeah, they've looked comfortable.
We need to show you this.
Oh yeah, hello.
Brozovic defending just play this. Defending a free kick.
We'll show you this very shortly. Oh, can you send me that tweet and then I'll play that for you guys?
Oh, what are they doing? Unreal.
Abdul, yeah. WhatsApp me that tweet, Abdul.
Yeah.
And we'll show you guys. That was some proper gamesmanship. We'll show you in a second. It was bloody beautiful. Corner from Atletico Madrid. Again, Dortmund. Solid yellow wall.
Yeah,
defense
solid
today.
yellow wall.
Oh, the counter-attack was nearly on there.
Simeon running onto the pitch like
Hakimi nearly broke there. Apparently got another goal in the Liverpool game.
Is it coming? Is the fourth goal coming for Liverpool, or are they going to pull one back?
Can't confirm it yet, but there's been a thing that's clicked. Abdul, if you could send us that on WhatsApp, I will receive that. Yeah, 4-0 to Liverpool. Absolutely taking Red Star Belgrade apart, unfortunately. So we'll try and flip that for you. I'll just wait until it loads up before I show you this, guys.
Yeah, because you don't want to see any of Dave's bank details, which we nearly saw.
Or don't want to see any of my messages on
Tinder.
Good messages.
But yeah, here we go. This is the free kick what Abdul was talking about. Did you see that? We'll rewind that for you guys at home.
Keep it going.
So see that? Look at him. Look at Brozovic lying down. Beautiful
Absolute
gamesmanship.
class.
Absolutely beautiful stuff there. Good stuff from Brozovic.
Good research as well. Knowing that,
great research.
We need to do
great flaming research. Lamar, right hand side, cross goes
going in.
Headed away near post by, I think it was Marco Reus. Looks like they've got a potential to counter here. But no,
Dortmund in the driving seat, just letting Atletico Madrid come to him, and they're so comfortable in the defence, like, come on, we'll have you. And because they've got that 2-goal lead now, Atletico Madrid.
Carrera in the box.
Hit the post.
Good save by Berkey. Finally, Atletico getting in behind the Dortmund defence.
Chance at a game there for Atletico Madrid.
Good aggressive play from Diego Godin of all people, winning the ball back in central midfield. Good hand, post goes. Sadio Mane, though, getting the goal for Liverpool.
Sturridge.
3 minutes after he missed the penalty with the Daniel Sturridge assist. Dortmund sitting deep with all their 10 men behind the ball. Almost sitting like a 4-2-4-0. No strikers up there. Reus and Goetze have been pretty decent. I think Marco Reus has been the better out of the two, but they're playing pretty well so far.
What's up, Abdul?
In this game.
Hiya. Abdul's making weird noises.
Abdul was stressed.
What's up, Abdul? What's going on?
He's put his life savings.
What?
That piece knocked me out.
That piece is knocked. Listen, I've not seen the colour red since I had that piece. It was
substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Jadon Sancho is coming on for the guys. 60. Yes. He's got about 12 minutes plus added time to.
We like to see this guy play. Listen, that piece is knocked us out. Abdul's making funny noise in the corner. I feel weird. Cameron's not been seen for 5 minutes. He's definitely. You know what Cameron's doing.
So get into the comments. Should we dock Cameron's wages for the last 10 minutes because he's not been here?
I'll tell you what's funny as well. In the studio toilets, you've got the Studio 68 toilets, and then you've got the other office's toilets next door to it. I'd be so tempted just to leave them a little present, wouldn't you, Cameron? Did you do that? You just did that, didn't you?
Cameron's not even updated the video title.
They're probably watching us. Why? Is it someone we know?
I watch podcasts and watch things on the toilet.
Right, let's get back to the football. Cameron, where have you been? You're getting docked 2 months' wages.
Abdul just admitted he watches you in the toilet, Dave.
Unbelievable.
Where's
Alcacer? Alcacer is unfortunately injured at the moment.
How long are you in there for?
But we will be docking in wages. Unfortunately, Cameron has been docked some wages now, guys. It's been confirmed by the chat. Ball comes in to Costa. Back heel to Correa. Chance for Diego.
Should be 2.
Griezmann.
Should 2-1.
There. Brilliant defending from Dallo on Antoine Griezmann.
Like you said, Griezmann just unknown in this game, but then he perked up there. Thought it might be his moment. Didn't execute the finish. Diego
Godin is pretty much playing as a central midfielder at the moment, getting in and around the box. Dave, who's your favourite grime artist? I used to like Wiley and Dizzy back in the day. Bugsy, I'm going to go and see Bugs Malone next week in Manchester.
Mayfield.
Yeah, you go.
No, just saw a poster today. Are you inviting me?
You may have a ticket. May have a ticket. May have a ticket. It's all right, Cameron. You just continue to eat pizza. It's fine. Ball comes out. Reus in between the lines, goes out again. Jadon Sancho. First little touch, lovely little bit of skill. Plays it back to Reus, but doesn't find his pass. Unfortunately, nice little bit of skill. Zagadou, you absolute legend, comes in from BVB forever. Zagadou making that block. 2-0 to Barcelona.
2-0 to Barca. Did you get that, Abdul?
Vidal has just come on as well.
Spoiler alert, guys.
Jordi Alba with the goal there. Got to keep you on your toes, Abdul, because it looks like you're a little bit tired. Change the scoreline, yes. And yeah, we have to change the scoreline. Cam, absolute disaster class.
Barca goal. Oh, lovely just seeing the Barcelona goal there. If you saw that cracking finish.
Vidal to Jordi Alba.
Oh, look at Messi in the crowd with a little arm thing. The best thing about Messi being in the crowd is he's got a little Barcelona shirt on, like he's just coming to a game for his first time.
He's a fan.
Like he's going to be. Oh, there he is. He's got a Barcelona shirt.
It's like he's got a Barcelona jacket on.
He looks like an American tourist. He's got like a cap on as well.
Good stuff there. Jordi Alba punches to the crowd.
It looks like Messi's going to get his iPad out in any minute and film the goal.
Nice little football from Barca into central midfield. Rakitic out wide to Jordi Alba.
Decent
Brilliant
finish.
first touch. Good finish.
He takes a step, barges the player off the ball, and just gives himself an extra second to deliver the finish.
Good stuff there.
This game feels like it's flown by. We're in the 80th minute now. Dortmund in full control. Atletico Madrid. I don't know if they've conceived defeat yet, but the intensity of their attack.
It's going to be a really interesting game back in Madrid next week. See whether they can put a bit of pressure on and see whether Dortmund will take the same defensive approach. Marco Reus just getting absolutely poleaxed by Felipe Luis.
250 likes and we sing Abdul's happy birthday, so make sure you hit the like button.
Yeah, it's upsetting that Abdul's not going to get that tonight.
Hit the like button, please.
It's unfortunate.
What did you say, Abdul?
To be honest, I should really like it myself.
Yeah, you like it. Cameron, have you liked it? Have you? He's quite good, Cameron, isn't he?
No. Man of the match so far from Robert Powell. I think it's got to go to Hakimi. 2 assists. Been a threat down the left-hand side for Dortmund. Atletico not been able to hold him. So yeah, I'd say we'll flip up his stats as well in a second when we get the app to load.
Yes, get the app up.
Get the app up. Simeone looks angry, agitated.
As you would be, Simeone, he's a scary man. I bet when you make a mistake for Atletico Madrid, you go back into that dressing room, you're absolutely gacking yourself. Because he has that.
Quite like that. That's like a good.
Like Fergie used to be.
Yeah, you've actually got
You'd
that.
actually be scared to make a mistake. I reckon Conte used to be like that. Well, still probably is like that. You know,
so we've got 2 assists from Hakimi, the first one. The cutback for Witsel. Witsel, bit of a shot feint, put the ball into the back of net. Other one coming a low cross into the box after a brilliant little bit of interplay from Dortmund. And, you know, the main man, Rafael Guerrero scored. Yeah, he just came
Sancho's subbed on.
Wake up, Abdul.
We're hearing rumours. We're hearing rumours.
Ball over the top. Hakimi now clean for a goal. Left hand side of the box. Good touch inside. Pass. Hat-trick of assist. Jadon Sancho.
Sancho with the third.
3 assists.
Justin Hakimi with a hat-trick of assists. Get us that out right now.
Hakimi gave in numbers.
That is the first hat-trick of assists in the Champions League this season. Tweet that out right now.
Tweet. Sancho, buzz him.
Brilliant goal that from Dortmund.
What a goal. As cool as you like. Sancho, I know it might be a tap-in, but he's in the right place at the right time to finish that ball.
Hakimi as well, like so, you know, his movement comes from, you know, a real deep area. Like he makes a run from the inside, ball over the top, lovely ball from Goetz outside of the foot, gets the second assist pass here into the box. Offside. It is because he's ahead of the play, but we'll forget about that. Yeah. That goal, if VAR was in, whereas it's coming into knockout stages, would have been rolled off for offside, but it was a bloody beautiful goal.
Yes, it was a beautiful goal. Sancho there, just right place for a tap in.
So
Linesman.
So he hasn't got his third assist yet, but yeah, it's a lovely goal there. Brilliant goal from Hakimi. Hakimi and Sancho, Robert Powell saying world class. They are. Those two together have been very, very good for Dortmund so far.
Someone mentioned the buyback clause, and we're saying that we think, I think in the beginning bit of this show we did say that we think City have got a buyback clause. Don't know how much it is for.
It's not reported how much it's for, but they've got a first option as well.
Can you believe it? City doing what we should have done with Pogba, but you all learn from mistakes.
Yeah, you always learn from your mistakes. Sancho, top stuff there.
Learn from your mistakes.
Support running, slightly offside. But again, we're seeing the fluidity of playing Goetz and Marco Reus up front. That Goetz pass, lovely ball over the top. Big impact from Marco Reus as well today. He's been the better out of the two, but that pass was bloody classic.
It was
Mario
bloody
Goetze.
Classic.
Bloody love Mario Goetze. Why did you let me down? Why did you leave?
Well, who? What Goetze? I don't know. Why did you have to die?
Why did he leave?
Sorry, I've got a really squeaky chair.
Why did he leave, man?
What are you talking about, mate? You alright?
No.
What's
Why
going
did he
on?
leave? He could have won the Champions League.
He could have won the Champions League. It's
One guy that potentially winning the Champions League later on in life, Hakimi.
Transition there of talking points from one to the other. Statman Dave at it again. Look at the third goal. Do you know what? Just offside.
Yeah, just offside. Again, Hakimi, brilliant assist again. We'll hopefully be able to visualise the Mario Goetze pass as well, because that was Uncle Filth.
Uncle Filth.
Anti-goal.
Anti-gold. The flag bearers of Dortmund still going, Cameron. I was saying they've got massive arms. You blow it.
So that was the ball over the top. You can see there on the screen. Brilliant outside the boot pass. Lovely, jubbly stuff. But United, poor. Dortmund, good. I like watching good football.
Yeah.
When you're... Yeah, it's good. Marty, go and do that if you're watching. Go and do that. The banger is ready.
Marty's a...
Have you got the Hakimi one out, Abdul, yeah?
It's coming out now.
Excellent, yeah.
Well,
So basically, he's registered 3 assists in the Champions League this season. The first... the only player to do it in a single match this season.
I wanted to see if when was the last time it actually was done.
Royce, it was Neymar last year, I think.
Bloody hell. Well, found that one out, haven't I?
Sorry, mate. Sorry to ruin all your fun.
No,
Tonight you were going to
be
do
dead.
that.
It's going to be dead fun that I knew something that's Dave like
ball
that.
into the final third. Jadon Sancho, a bit of a poor touch. He's got his goal.
Yeah, sack him.
Sack him in the morning.
Dave.
Will you be switched on? I keep leaving my phone going black. Just say put it back to the main live. Thanks, Cameron.
Listen here, Cameron. He messages you on Bumble. Give me your back chat. What you want, Dave? Bolted in the corner there. He's had too much pizza. Is that our fault, Cameron? No, it's your fault, Cameron.
Exactly, Cameron.
I've had a pint of Coke.
He's out now. He's bloody on it.
Pepsi, I mean.
Scores around the doors. We'll go through those for you guys as well to keep you involved. Because there's a bit of a Diego Costa's just absolutely smacked, crushed Witsel.
He put a leveller on old Witsel, poor lad. Oof, to be fair to you.
See, you can't class that as a reducer because a reducer happens in the first half. That's more of like you've just gone for him.
Yeah, he literally was a yard behind when he passed the ball. And Costa's just ran into them.
But Barca are 2-0 up against Inter. Dortmund again 3-0 up. We're here, we're telling you that. Galatasaray 0, Schalke 0. If anyone's watched that, I'm sorry. No goals there, no Garys. Liverpool 4-0 up against Red Star. Lokomotiv Moscow 1, Porto 3. And Napoli, Carlo Ancelotti's Napoli.
Oh, they're having a bit of a little chat.
Having a bit of a word.
Oh, having a bit of argy-bargy. We all love a bit of argy-bargy.
This is giving... Diego Godin comes over. Hakimi comes over.
Not bothering. You get in there, got steak. Give me some steak.
Late beef in the game. Mario Götze, never seen him kick off, but he kicked off there with Juanfran.
Do you live stream fights, Dave? We could watch a fight together. Not like on the street.
Where's
street fight
from Morocco?
He is, yeah. I think he's Moroccan.
Fury coming up. We could stay at 2 in the
Moroccan,
morning.
yeah. He played in the World Cup, didn't he? I think.
Yeah.
Dortmund though, centre circle, ball out to Jadon Sancho, little pop to Piszczek on the overlap. Piszczek, miles of space. Ball inside to De Hoos.
They're just doing a textbook, closing down the game, keeping the passes flowing. Dortmund in
There's
complete
progression to this
control.
passing. Beautiful stuff. We have Marco Reus in between the lines. Looks for the ball inside. Godin square pass intercepted. Rafael Guerreiro clean for own goal. That's 4-0 Borussia Dortmund.
And do you know what? They deserved it in the second half. The first half, I would have said 1-0 was the correct result for Dortmund, but they deserved all the 3 goals in the second half.
In the second
half. The smile on the Dortmund manager's face says it all.
This is Lucien Favre's team, and when was the last time Atletico conceded 4 goals?
4 goals. That's a stat. Do you know it?
That'll be a while ago.
You can't just say that'll be a while ago.
It would be a while ago, but it's one of those things that only happens on a rarity. But that was some real sloppy play. I think that was Diego Godin's square pass.
Making a statement,
by Guerreiro, who scored twice since coming off the bench. Again, we were talking about how he's not favoured in the squad by his teammates. Maybe this is time to break in.
Yeah. Making a statement there, Dortmund. You're thinking about who you're going to win the Champions League. You say Juventus are up there, City are up there. And
Atletico, my favourites still.
Atletico, your favourite still?
Yeah.
I mean, when was the last time a team got beat 4-0 and then went on to win the Champions League?
It happens.
That's a stat.
It bloody happens.
Is that a stat? Who's going to find that one out for us?
Just going through the last time they've conceded 4 goals in a league game. We are back to 2016. We are in 2 years. It's been at least 2 years since Atletico conceded 4. This is madness. We're still going.
I can't read that.
Unbelievable. They've conceded 3 a few times, but 4?
Never 4.
What are you going to do? We're in 2014.
This is mad.
The last time they conceded 4 goals was in the Champions League final in the 2014-15 season.
That's a great start. Great start. I'll tweet that one again. Would you tweet that one, Cameron?
What's that?
The last time Atletico conceded 4 goals in the Champions League final in 2014 against Real Madrid.
That's mad. That is mad ting. Get into the comments. How much of a mad ting is that? Dortmund dominating though. 4 goals to 0. Oh no.
What?
Snake emojis. Get snake emojis into the chat, guys. Angel Di Maria has just scored for PSG.
2-2.
Assisted. We haven't got all assists yet, but saving PSG. 90 plus 4. Di Maria saving. Not Carlo Ancelotti, saving Thomas Tuchel's side. Carlo Ancelotti in tears. Good news for Liverpool fans, though. That puts them top of the group again, if that's how you're inclined as a Liverpool fan. Hakimi again into the final third. That man has been bloody brilliant.
He has been mega.
Lopetegui looking like an absolute...
You couldn't even get 5 here, and then you have to go back even more in your start.
Days you have to go looking for that. Ball out to Marco Reus. Wasting some time now. Luiz is on him. A little pop pass back to Jadon Sancho. Throws a step over. We have got about 90 seconds left of this game. We've got full time in a Barcelona game. At the moment, full time's gone in that game. According to other sources, Galatasaray draw 0-0 with Schalke. That is also a full-time result. And Liverpool, full-time 4-0 win against Red Star Belgrade, putting them in pole position in that group. But that goal's pretty big for PSG. We've not had it updated on the app yet, but that has gone in. Don't you worry, guys. That has gone in. Get those snake emojis into the comments. I like that. James MUFC with the snakes. Tyler with the snakes.
Get 250 likes on there, please, as well.
Ash with the snakes. And then we could sing Abdul a happy birthday. It's kicking off again.
Oh, look at Costa giving it.
Zagadou.
Alba had a hat-trick of assists.
Who did?
Alba against Spurs.
Oh!
Get deleted.
Damn it.
Get deleting.
Can you change it to the second one then? Unfortunately, guys, the stats were wrong.
We're just going to have an absolutely crazy game by numbers.
Crazy game by numbers.
Have you checked the Alba one?
Yeah, I checked that.
You checked it properly?
Yeah.
Checked it again.
Like Army, let us know though.
Thanks for the Statman Army. Shout out.
Statman Army.
Do the tweet again and just put the second fullback to do this season.
Yes.
The second player.
See behind the scenes here of the workings of the great team.
We put it in. We are a
and
team,
great
guys.
fans as well. Correct us when we're wrong. Right, Atletico Madrid now.
Ooh.
Could they get one back? No.
Decent defending there. Little tugs.
Little tugs.
You know what he's doing. Lad. There you go. Nearly full time. Dortmund are just basically passing it around their half. Mo Salah is doing well considering he's out of form. Lol. Locky Docky. That is
full time.
But full time. Cameron again. A little bit. It doesn't matter. We'll talk about this later on, guys. Full time around the globe.
You'll get to tell that, Cameron.
Cameron, you have let me down today, bro. I thought we were friends.
Yeah, snake.
Lots
Go
of
on,
snake
250 likes on this video. Need 70 more. If you're watching, you've not liked it, hit the like so we can sing happy birthday to Abdul. It's his birthday today, and he's spending his birthday providing stats for you. So at least you can do is give him 250 likes. So we can sing happy birthday.
When was the last time Atletico conceded 4 within 90 minutes? That is going to go back even further.
Oh,
they conceded 4 extra time.
Oh, you're joking.
For days, that. Absolutely
for days.
Coming in there. So let's check out the scores. So we have Barcelona winning 2-0 against Internacional at home at the Nou Camp. Big result for Barcelona. Puts them in real pole position in that group. Dortmund, of course, beating Atletico 4-0. Galatasaray 0. Schalke 0. Liverpool beating Red Star 4-0. Lokomotiv Moscow, let's just double check. That is the full-time result as well. 3-1 away from home. Good result from Porto. And Napoli drawing 2-2 at the Parc des Princes with PSG. But in terms of this game, it was pretty much Borussia Dortmund dominating from start to finish, is what we kind of talk about here. But the main man of the show was Hakimi, the second player to register 3 assists in a single game.
Not the first,
season.
the second player. We learned that
behind 3 assists. First brilliant little cut back to Witsel, who had a really good game. I've enjoyed Witsel. I thought he was good at the World Cup, and now I've really enjoyed him playing for Borussia Dortmund as well. From what I've watched of Dortmund, they're a great team to watch. Watch them more. That's why we watched them today with you guys. The first goal, ball out by Dahoud. Then Hakimi cuts it back. A little bit of a shot feint, Paul Scholes-esque. Smashes it in, deflected off Saul. Goal time. Half time came, Partey came off, Rodrigo came on. And then the big changes, to be honest, it really changed the game. Guerrero coming on.
Guerrero was a good move. Really,
really good move. The first goal he scored was a brilliant counter attack. Hakimi combining lovely Lucien Favre one-touch play, cut-back goal time. The third goal, again, brilliant ball over the top by Mario Götze. Hakimi running in behind from left full-back. A simple tapping. Probably would have been VAR. That would have been VAR'd out. And then Guerrero scoring following a ball recovery from, I do believe, a Diego Godin pass. But it was all about the main man, Hakimi. in central midfield, a left back today. Not only did he get the 3 assists, of course, 1 shot on goal, but it was blocked. Passing as well in the final third, 58 out of his 56 again, showing how fluid he is. He's played right back all season. That's the mad shit. Played right back all season, plays left back today, and is the best player on the pitch.
Dortmund deserved the win, massively deserved the win, and all 4 goals you can't say. Sancho one slightly offside, but they worked their way through the Atletico Madrid defence, which is so solid in the first half. They broke them down, 3 goals in the second half, they deserved it. Dortmund now making a big statement in the Champions League, because when you flick through and there'll be people like us and Dave who are going to be reading out the results from around from around Europe, and that one will stand out. Dortmund 4, Atletico Madrid 0.
Big result that.
Big
again,
result.
Jadon Sancho grabbed another goal this season. The man is just in amazing form. He's really adjusted well to life in Germany, and it's one of those things where, again, you want to see him improve and push forward. We've got a spelling mistake in that tweet, Abdul. Unfortunately, bro, we'll have to do that one again. Witsel in midfield as well. I thought he was. If Hakimi wasn't man of the match, it was Witsel.
Yep.
Scored 1 goal from 3 shots as well. Really controlled the game in central midfield. 93% of his passes completed. 70 out of his 75. Again, kept it moving the right night, like popping it around, working those angles, working those spaces for the rest of the players to really flourish. And not only that, the 2 out of 2 dribbles completed as well. That one in the final third to set himself up for that brilliant shot. 12 ball recoveries as well. And I imagine that's probably up there with the most on the pitch if we look there. But Atletico Madrid, very poor. One man was poor in particular, Antoine Griezmann.
Griezmann now absolutely nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere to be seen on any
when
of the...
When he did pop up, he didn't look like a threat for Atletico Madrid, and that's what he needed. He needed to scare the Dortmund defence a bit. Griezmann, unfortunately, just must have had enough.
You compare it to Marco Reus, not only was very good going forward, very good with the ball at his feet, could have scored if Hakimi didn't accidentally get in the way. Won 5 out of 7 tackles, put in the work. Antoine Griezmann just had a terrible day today. We'll go and have a look at his stats quickly as a player, and then we'll round things off. But get into the comments. Who do you think was man of the match today for you guys?
Yep.
Definitely not Antoine Griezmann. 4 attempts, but 3 of them blocked. Shooting when probably doesn't need to. Chances created as well, only 1 in the entire game. A square pass that probably would have defended around. 0 out of his 3 take on. Not good enough from Antoine Griezmann. But guys, that has been that for today. Thanks for tuning in. If you've watched both of the streams, if you watched today, make sure you subscribe so you stay out next time to see me, Joe, and maybe some other guys getting involved. And see you guys later. I've been Statman Dave. You guys have been the legends.
Bye.